I was arranging things for June, i.e. getting to and from the airport where I was going to stay the night before I had access to the hotel. And then had to proceed to listen to someone drone on and on about how they didn't like adult programming and therefore they didn't like me. For an hour. While someone else defended adult programming at times. I know, right? I am glad the Ordo Drago is present and providing the hams. Please make sure there are 2 hams in my refrigerator. Non-pre-cooked. I like it raw.
No. I don't mean this game. I meant in between the games, you know, during the downtime.
Oh, we're missing Arcturus.
He had a real life emergency.
Yeah, Arcturus, something came up. He has to go.
Did you all miss me?
You've been MIA. We all.
No, I have not. I told you where I was, trying to reset my sleep schedule.
Which failed miserably.
Which didn't work.
No, it's worked now. I went to bed last night at 1, I woke up at 7. Finally slept through the night. It took 3 nights.
Because when you made that little video about your failure to get the bio clock fixed, you looked white.
Because I just woke up in my chair and had fallen asleep with my bra on.
That sounds uncomfortable.
So my back was all sorts of, hi, I know usually I don't like you. Today, not only do I not like you, I hate you.
Try and stand up.
Do you have underwires in your bra?
Yeah.
So your front was also like, I hate you.
Oh, no. That was fine. That was perfectly fine. I didn't, the front didn't mind so much. The back really minded.
The boobies were okay, the back was pissed off.
Of course it's pissed off. There's all that weight to carry around and then you like have the, yeah.
Eddie, you're not making rules for custom grips, you're healing.
He's
an armorer as well.
Doesn't matter. You think the doctor's gonna let him into the armory?
No. He doesn't have to. I just came to
For
him
a custom
and said,
grip, all I need is like a drill. And
yeah.
You think the doctor's gonna let a drill into the patient ward?
Of course.
God! You act like he's not responsible or something!
Anyway, I
this is the...
To be honest, he could kind of healing shenanigans for this one. So my character's actually all right.
I didn't say what your healing shenanigans were yet. Nice try.
He could probably get a drill out of his med kit and use it.
He's not even allowed to have his med kit right now. What are you talking about?
Well, in all honesty, doctors are looking into all of these, non-invasive ways to help patients heal, like, some sort of therapy or, doing something they really like
I just want to
say that this is the goddamn Imperium. There's no such thing as innovation.
Okay, the administratum doesn't want to give them the drugs and the resources, so therefore they're like, nope, find the other ways to keep them occupied and healthy.
Say you're a dentist, says Strike 58.
I just want to know. I just want to know, does Ivan get his whiskey and bitches? Here, acquisition them.
Aha, we have a Jens. The commissary is in the room. Run away!
Wow, Jens has decided to join us today.
Yeah, I think I managed to convince him to at least say hi. I was like, come by and say hi. I've been wondering where you were.
He was begging.
Well, apparently our two characters may well be fit and well for this session. So.
3 of us.
I also said like none of us had seen you in a while, so I was like, dude, come on and say hey. At least.
So before we go any further, here's what's happened. Your objective to cleanse the temple has been labeled an operational failure.
Because it was.
Beyond acceptable casualty limits. Your commanding officer is upset.
That would be an understatement.
Boy, we need to pull back and drop canisters of nerve darts down there.
That would desecrate the temple. No.
No, it can't. It's already full of xenos and chaos.
Yeah,
Your commanding officer is upset that an experienced veteran unit could not handle a single problem of heretics.
It was more than just heretics. It was.
While you see the footage
Xenomorphs
on
and
cameras,
heretics. Look,
The scanner recorded hundreds of Xenos.
You can still see the splatter on the screen from where the tech priest died.
Yeah, the camera footage from our helmet cams is going to show that we're up against like 6 people versus a battalion worth of xenomorph.
And rats. Don't forget the rats.
That's the
Oh yeah, don't forget the rats.
300 rat swarm.
Plus, there's chaos involvement.
There's also acid blood everywhere that's burned into the stone.
Yeah.
Or Clay Laser lost his helmet.
The point
And
being,
Rocket Blast.
you've managed to give your unit a black mark.
Ooh. Hello, Dr. Vitero.
hey, at least in my greatest failure, I managed to avoid doing that. And I was leading the unit.
Hello.
Of course, I want to shoot the
Hello.
priest for their part in it, but...
Well, to be
So-
honest, there is still a question of whether we should shoot the priest because, chaos.
We don't
That
know
much
what's
said.
going on with her, other than she did glow.
Exactly, that's fucking chaos.
I mean,
That's called
I will
shoot
her
the
help
hair
you.
wounds was
Yes,
glowing
you-
purple.
Exactly, not necessarily.
Yes, that's called shoot the
Oh,
heretic.
thank you, PC Ferret.
It's a game.
Thank you very much.
Are we gonna kill Arcturus'
So,
character?
that much said,
Quite probably.
you're going to be tasked with something different. Much more attuned to your specialization.
Getting wounded?
No.
being the bluntest part of the
God.
Quote unquote. Alright, you lot haven't actually failed me before, so I will give you a chance to redeem yourself on what you seem to be good at. Suicide missions.
Wasn't that one a suicide mission?
No, that was a regular cleanse the temple mission.
Yep.
It's suicide. You need something stronger for them.
I am glad that Una has 11 out of 13 wounds and therefore needs to recover. See ya, guys!
You guys are being given 2 weeks to recover while this suicide mission is planned.
Okay, in that case,
Why
I
does
get
that look like ye olde wooden boaty?
We're getting there.
Sounds like my ribs are going to heal after getting all that punishment.
2 weeks, I'll be home.
Wait, isn't if you're critical, doesn't only a week only heal 1 wound?
So. Oh, by the way, everyone. I can no longer remain apolitical because they're doing things that are actually going to affect me. Everybody,
Which part?
they're doing the fucking net neutrality bullshit again.
Oh, that part.
Of course.
Yeah, they're trying to pull that shit.
So, what you need to do, I will be making a special video on this, but at the moment, please, just take 5 minutes and go write all of your senators and all of your representatives a very upset email. Explaining that net neutrality is more important than they realize, and keeping it is so much more beneficial to both the economy and American culture as a whole, that getting rid of it, no matter how much money they're offered, would literally destroy our economic means of growth.
Okay, America, this one is on you.
I can try, but I
Don't
have
fuck it up this time.
my
Whoa.
senators are well. I have a Republican woman who's a climate denier and supports the.
Who cares? Write them anyway.
Yeah, that's not the
Because
point.
if we if everyone around the internet causes enough of a shitstorm, it won't matter if they're Republican, Democrat, or Independent. They'll back the fuck down.
That's basically the way NRA gets its stuff done.
Campaigning is only worth so much if they can't get the votes to get back into their seat in the first place.
Exactly.
And that's basically how.
And you need to very, very gently remind them of the disastrous healthcare bill they've passed. And how much more disastrous it would be if they made everyone on the internet upset because they couldn't watch their porn.
Hey,
Well,
you
actually,
think that's
to be
good?
honest-
You should see what the UK is trying to do in that regard.
Cool.
The super ultra right-wing conservatives and pastors won't be able to watch their transgender lesbian porn.
That's right. They wouldn't.
That would be child porn.
Hands off my.
That's okay. I have ways around the UK's internet policies. It's called I have a proxy that makes it think that I'm calling from the US and can get whatever I want anyway.
Basically, that's the way around most of it anyway.
By the way,
But, yeah, they're on about Brits having to register with the post office to be able to watch.
Don't just no. Don't just sign petitions. Contact the people in charge directly. They love getting phone calls from people like us. They adore it when when they can't use their own damn phones in their office because all the lines are busy because we're upset.
It kind of makes it difficult for them to do business.
Well, the trans gamer, I have bad news for you. If we don't deal with this, websites like Twitch and YouTube will be forced to restrict which users you have access to without paying more money.
Yep.
You literally,
Choking and throttling the internet.
you literally won't be able to watch my streams without paying them extra money to grant you access to it. And I'm not kidding.
That's the worst part.
Because your internet company will start looking at the websites you visit most frequently and start charging you extra to use those websites.
Well, they can't.
Yeah. This is gonna.
They can't right now, but if net neutrality goes, that's what they'll be doing.
Yeah, they're going to be throttling us based on how much we're willing to pay.
Yeah, I mean they already did that when HBO was renegotiating their contract.
They screwed with Netflix even.
Yeah, it was with Netflix.
Well, they're trying.
So I don't mean to get political, but it now directly affects the stuff we do here.
Yep.
And we can't have that shit.
So, yep, definitely. Flood their email boxes, flood their phone lines.
Write them a real letter. That's impresses them.
Yeah, that.
Physical letters are probably the ones that will probably piss them off the most. That stuff piles up.
In other news, the post office screwed up the P.O. boxes. Apparently, a couple of the labels fell off, and they put them back on in the wrong places.
Oh, grave.
So when I went in, I had stuff from P.O. Box 1082 instead of 1073, so they're trying to figure out where my stuff is.
Oh, joy.
Oh god, I hope no one sent you porn again. That would be a little weird.
You know, if you guys want to send me more porn, I'm not going to argue.
No, I mean, I hope no one sent you more porn now, and then someone else opens up the mail and sees like a thumb drive full of like 50 gigabytes of porn. They plug it into their computer and go like, what the fuck?
Actually, with P.O. boxes, if you have the wrong mail and don't report it, you go to jail.
Federal offense, you're clearing with the mail.
Yeah, that's a federal offense.
So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, what you see in front of you is a rough, detailed map of the
Wait, what?
of what is believed to be one of the command vessels flying overhead, referred to as the Corn Flying Tank.
Oh fuck.
Yay,
I would like to
corn.
say I'm not actually going to be present in here. I'm just here for the 100 XP.
Am I?
You whore! I'm kidding.
Are you guys playing D&D without inviting me? No, it's not D&D. I know.
Only
it's
War.
Tabletop.
Only war, Dylan.
Nah.
Only War Dylan, and you're not 18, so I can't let you in.
Yeah,
God damn it.
you gotta have
Because I'm really not feeling social today.
It's not about you gotta have X account or anything.
By the way,
you
so-
have you
I'm
have
just
to.
coming to say hi, so.
Yeah, we have to go now because it's 18 above.
No. He can stay. He just can't talk.
Oh no, I just come to say hi anyway, so I was leaving. Bye.
Okay.
We appreciate it, Dylan.
Yeah, but yeah, 18 and
Okay,
above.
Dylan.
Gotta watch your butt.
Put it like this: nobody's stopping you from
Considering what-
actually being able to access the streams. So
But considering what you
Yeah.
went through, Sophie, have an e-hug.
Yeah.
definitely hug time.
See you guys later.
I love you,
Take care,
sweetie.
Sophie.
Yeah.
By the way, speaking of XP, how much did I build up from these last 3 weeks? Did I get?
I don't know.
Got one.
Did I get sort of attendance XP for all of them, or did I just get?
Yeah, I mean, if you attended.
So, between the internet issue and the health bill issue, America, fuck yeah, led by total morons.
Way, yeah.
Well, you did elect a corporate asshole to be your president.
No, he's an
Orangutan.
outsider. He's an independent businessman of wealthy means.
Wealthy
With Russian memes.
He's been gone bankrupt at least once.
No, 5 times.
No, 6 times.
One
coincided with his
Yeah, mind
divorce.
Okay, so
Anyways, no politics.
check. Let me shut the fuck up. Who is not playing? Please say your name.
I'm not sure if I have my
I
character.
don't know if I'm playing or not. Am I playing or not?
Who is not? Who is just here for the XP and you're leaving?
I don't know what the XP is.
Don't worry about it, Daka. We have
Daka's
enough
just brand
Daka
new.
right now.
I don't have a character for DACA.
I know.
He just joined Kitsuga.
Oh, okay.
He's just a friend of mine.
Okay.
Stealing all the XPs. I knew it.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm not sure if Ivan recovers like to functional in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, how many wounds were you at?
Everyone healed.
-6.
Everyone healed 8 wounds.
Everyone healed
no.
8 wounds.
So I've got
How is
1 wound.
Sebastian in terms of hit
Now I'm
points?
back to full health.
I
Ivan's
have
at 2.
3 wounds.
So
in the-
no.
I have 3 out of 13. I guess I could give it.
You know,
one
if you'd
more
let me
just to
finish
die.
my statement, that would be nice.
Yeah, this is the wrong place for that.
Everyone healed 8 wounds plus your toughness bonus.
Ah, shite.
It's better.
Healed.
That's 13 wounds.
That puts you up to 4 wounds.
That puts me at full health.
Puts me to 7.
I'm at full
Well,
maximum
Una's ready to
12.
die. Let's do this shit.
That got me to full total.
Seriously, Fee, can I run that backup character I sent you?
Nope. Hetty has to die first. Hetty the healer. Before you can.
I mean, I could think about it really hard.
Roll. I mean, to be honest, we are in roll 20. You can roll an odd even choice. Or, above, below 50.
But, you know, you did bring another weapon specialist, which we have too many of.
Well, Ivan's still
Yeah,
kind
but
of.
if you look at his stat line, he's a very different kind of weapon specialist.
Melee weapon specialist.
Melee weapon specialist.
You're a shitty melee weapon specialist. You're a really shitty melee weapon specialist. Do you want to know why you're a shitty melee weapon specialist?
Go on then.
You have no toughness, no willpower, and you forgot to bring a melee weapon.
Well, if you look at the email, I requested
Semantics.
I requested either. I mean, obviously, the power sword would be ideal, but a chainsword would be nice.
The answer to both would be no for a private. You'd get a regular monofilament sword and like it.
Hey, monofilament's brutal.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll
that's
take
it.
the monofilament sword.
Then it's a sword with pen too.
Yeah, that's 2 more pen than the assault rifle.
That is.
That is true.
He's got a point.
So, when we get this organized here, if you want to use the weapon specialist, I suppose... Actually, no, I can't, because... So, if you're going to use the weapon specialist, then we put your other character on archive until... And that character receives 0 XP until you archive this one.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, so I'm going to move Stubbs. I'm going to move Stubbs to archive.
Shit, we don't have a medic. We're fucked.
We were fucked before, even with
We were slightly less fucked.
A 4 hit point medic was not going to last very long.
No.
I mean, to be honest, if we're boarding a fucking corn ship, I guess a close quarter expert is... Actually, no, you're not useful. We're boarding a corn ship. We need to keep them at an arm's length.
Well, no, meat shield to die while we...
Okay, Eddie, the character has been entered. I suggest you start
I am doing
doing stuff real quick. Fill it out in Roll20 so that I don't have to open my email and access all that shit to be able to get to your character sheet.
I can do that.
In the meantime, so is anyone refusing to go on grounds that you are shot to shit and bleeding everywhere?
I don't know how hurt Sebastian is.
Maybe you should check healing 8 wounds plus your toughness, Jens. This is the 3rd time I've said.
He has been gone for 2 sessions now in sickbed, and he was at -7.
Yes, and you didn't show up at all, so I didn't do anything with your character.
I did actually show up one of the 2 sessions, and I didn't bother the other time.
You should.
Jens, I have you listed as absent 2 weeks in a row.
Why? I were here.
You weren't here. Or at least you weren't here when I came in, and you weren't responding when I came in. I'm sorry, hon. I have you listed as absent because we didn't hear you say anything or type anything or say anything to us about it. And unlike usual, I didn't get an email from you at all, so I was just like, is he okay? Do I need to like go give Jens a hug?
And I sent you an email. Updated smackerface.
I saw.
I didn't bother sending you an email.
Well, you're healed up to... Eight plus... You're healed up to 4 wounds.
Up to 4 wounds, I think I'll just stay in sickbed then.
Okay.
With all the busty nurses and Namasek you can get your hands on.
Anybody else? Anybody else staying in sickbay?
I kind of want to say Ivan. I mean, he's only got 7, but...
You can stay in sickbay. There's no shame.
Yeah, I think I'm going to wait till he gets a little bit more wounds than that.
Okay, Sir Shells, Linzabi,
No,
Zavad, Hetty,
Shells is not joining us.
Tom, Durgis. Wait, you're not joining us, Sir Shells?
He's in class.
Makes a character and shows up twice and doesn't play. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people.
Oh god, we're gonna die. We're gonna die.
You're probably gonna die.
Is McAfee's the one with the most experience, so he actually gets to lead the team?
Oh
What?
God!
I'm in charge of all you lot.
So everyone, your objective, as described to you by Miss Fiaura Fairgates, is as follows. You're going to be hurled out of a not a Stormbird, the Imperial Guard, out of a Valkyrie at full speed with the objective of landing on the upper deck of this Cornite air tank. You are then to clear the entire air tank and make your way to the lower deck, labeled here passenger and crew quarters. There, you will find a Chaos Champion.
What?
Cool.
He is to be killed by any means necessary.
5 for this mission, and how
Do
many
we-
are going to be on board this thing?
Yeah, what's the opposition here?
Or
bunch of Cornites, the champion's elite retinue, and the champion himself.
this is gonna be fun.
Failing being able to reach the lower deck and challenge the Cornite champion and kill him in person. Once you get into the middle deck and get to the guns, you are to rig them to explode and abandon the ship with 10 or less seconds to spare on the charges detonating, because you need to stay there long enough to make sure they can't be defused or thrown overboard before they go off. There will be sufficient extra fuel in your jump packs, as you will each be given a fuel canister for your jump packs. Please do not get hit with an incendiary explosive, or this might set off the fuel canister, which will allow you to leap from the aircraft and successfully make your way to the ground from high altitude via halo jump style.
So basically, we're inserting onto a spaceship which is in low Earth orbit.
No, you're inserting into a non-extraterrestrial aircraft that is actually just a gigantic flying. It's a gigantic flying battle tank.
Okay, no, that's fine. I thought we were doing a Baumgartner style then.
Actually, let me get exactly what it is. Imperial.
Can we go to the requisition sheets?
Tank. Okay. The requisition sheets? Hold on.
Yeah.
Ooh, actually, Fiaura, I just thought of my requisition sheet. If he gets the auto sanguine, he could probably go in because that would double his wound recovery. If he actually got that.
I just want the red dot laser so I can shoot motherfuckers with my 71.
You know what? I will give it to you because your squad is disappointed enough that sending you on a suicide mission would be better.
So, do I get me get find out?
You're asking for new things after you failed?
Yes.
That's exactly what it is. It is effectively a flying Leviathan.
Excuse me, I'll be right back.
So I'm anticipating at least 20 NPCs that we'll have to go through.
Leviathans are moving cities on the ground and are Imperial Guard Field Command headquarters for the person overseeing the entire campaign.
I know what they are in fluff and in canon, but you know, in terms of how many NPCs you can throw at us, and even if
so Ivan, they do give you auto sanguine, which does double your healing for the 2 weeks.
Okay. Then
However,
14 wounds, ready to go.
However, upon administering it, they also tell you that you can have no alcohol for the next month.
Oh, no! Ivan has to do it correctly. You gotta do the no.
Because alcohol infused into the auto sanguine will kill you.
Does he at least get the bitches?
No, he gets no bitches.
Not even a female dog.
No.
Oh!
Dang.
Wow. Dang, Ivan.
Go find some nice Valhalla, man.
However, they are nice, and you are presented with a new suit of armor.
Yes.
However, I will type to you what it is.
And Smackaface, and because he's in charge of it, Smackaface brings you a bottle of Funga Brew and a bowl of stew.
He'll take the bowl of stew.
Actually, Ivan is still in charge if he's recovered.
And, and by the way, the Fungus Brew is in the clean bowl.
What's clean by Gretchen standards? On the other hand, I mean,
I actually washed it out with water.
No, I mean, actually, if you put fungus brew in it, it's probably gonna get disinfected anyways.
It might taste just a wee bit nutty.
Are we talking Austin Powers levels of nutty?
No. More like shiitake nutty.
So that's what you're presented with, dear.
Okay.
And I've been trying to get a Git Finder since the beginning.
Yes, and the minimum rank for said quote get finder is staff sergeant.
Yeah,
So-
you're gonna sweat first.
So Ivan's gonna walk out with swag, basically.
No, Ivan's not really walking out with swag. Ivan's walking out and looking rather funny. Because that stuff is not very effective against modern weapons.
What's he got? Plate mail.
Literally, yes.
Oh, good God.
It's very nice, very exquisite looking plate mail, but it's literally just plate mail.
Did they give him Baroque Eldar armor or something? Like, oh, this is
They
also
gave
from your family.
They gave me excellent quality full Imperial plate on.
I need a picture for your new character.
Oh, you do, don't you?
It counts as 10 armor, but 5 primitive.
It counts as 10 armor, but only 5 against modern weapons.
I mean, it's still better than flak armor. That was only 4.
The flak armor works really good against explosions and stuff.
So,
Yeah, but we're up against Quest. They don't like
I
that.
gotta avoid-
Fiaura Fairgates looks at all of you and goes, "Don't fuck this up because you probably won't survive."
Fee.
And by the-
secure about her requisitions as well.
And by the way, there is no extraction for you, except for you jumping off of that aircraft. And if you're jumping off of it and that aircraft is not exploding,
Better go back.
you better pray the flak guns don't happen to be pointed in your
I
direction.
wanted to do it gonna be black.
Oh,
Well, we have our pilot Smackaface with us. We can get out of this shit.
just give us the boom.
So a couple things here, Panzer. The Vulcanite knives are automatically monoed. So the stats they have for them are them considered monoed.
Okay.
The toxin you get 1 toxin dispenser distributed to you.
You've got a toxin dispenser?
Apparently, I'm a happy camper.
The conversion field and the expander rounds are not available to you at all.
Okay, and the red dot laser. Rolling.
The quartermaster will make a deal. He will give you a red dot laser sight in exchange for 2 of your teeth.
Fuck it. Any day of the week. I mean, I didn't know we're down to orc shit, but which one does he want?
He smiles at you, and you notice the 2 teeth that are missing happen to be his 2 front teeth.
I said I never did like whistling after all.
I would have taken his canines. That way he can't chew shit.
He smiles back,
Molars.
directs you to the dentist. 25 minutes later, you're coming back missing your front 2 teeth and having to hand them over to him, and he hands you a red dot laser sight without filling out the paperwork for it.
Combat
That sounds
log.
like a deal to me.
That sounds like a really good.
You permanently lose 1 point of toughness.
1 point.
Oh.
Oh no! Come on! Jesus
Oh, 1
Christ.
point's nothing. Come on.
Yeah,
Not
alright,
nothing. It puts me at 39 instead of 40.
Ah, that's probably why she did it then.
I wasn't even looking at his stats. That's just the penalty for losing teeth is 1 point of toughness.
Oh, I have to ask this. Ivan also gets the gun shield and the data slate.
Hey, at least you're not Vin. Vin only has a toughness of 18.
Nice.
Hey, Fiora.
Okay, so I
You can always
have
read him the
laser.
requisition form you got from somebody.
Which requisition form is this?
Forged one from Gunther.
I don't have a requisition form. I don't have a requisition form from Gunther. I have one from Hitomi. I have one from Linzabi.
I've come to say Fiaura is the best. That's all.
That's good then.
You're sweet.
Yes, I am. It's true.
Quick, everyone. Stab her.
Didn't say with what, so I stabbed her with Fiaura. Don't breathe.
I mean, you can stab me with something other than knives.
I will stab you with my new tox dispenser.
I can stab you with my new bulk sword.
All I have is a duck collar. I can't stab her with this.
Can you just stab me with your penis? I mean, that would work.
My wife might have an issue with that one.
Wow. Wow. That last one on that request form, that's brutally mean.
Yes, my wife has just confirmed she would have a problem with me stabbing you with my penis.
Well, I guess I have to run away now in embarrassment. Goodbye forever.
Bye.
We love you too, Fiona. That is incredibly mean.
What, that my wife won't share me?
Besides that.
Wait, whose request form has something against me?
Fiaura, that is an obvious forgery. Who wrote for Gunther? Who did any of that?
Okay. So, Ivan York gets one targeter.
Wait, what?
Smackaface gets the fixings for fungus brew delivered to him.
I didn't requisition a targeter.
Winter Casimir has an entire box of 20 incendiary grenades.
Oh no! Holy shit!
Thank God she's not here.
And 100 Dragon's Breath 12 gauge shotgun rounds.
Damn.
Jesus Christ. Good. I mean, I'm kind of.
And upon someone who's lost their mind's order, Sebastian Solaris, despite doctor's preference, has been stated fully fit for duty.
And Jens has already left. Oh, right! Boss, you didn't have to do that for me.
Wait, where is? Let me find Jens. I private message him that he's been declared fit for duty.
Even despite his wounds, he's been declared fit for duty by someone.
And I want to know is who forged the that request.
You're welcome, Smackaface.
Boss
Takes
got me a
total
good
credit for it.
finder.
I got a targeter. I guess I'll hand it to Smackaface since my weapon already has a targeter on it.
He got me a good finder.
No, you don't get... No, if he hands you the Get Finder, someone's going to confiscate it.
Oh, come on.
But I already have one. I don't need 2 targeters.
Well, here's what you do.
Trade.
I guess
somebody slaps it on while we're on the ship.
Oh, I know what
That's
to
true.
do, because I am a grunt. I slaps
Let's
it on
face it,
and
all
I
we
covers...
gotta do...
Hang on. I slaps it on and I take some scrap bits and gubbins and cover it up a wee bit so nobody would know what the hell it is.
We'll do it on the ship.
Okay, then.
Does Ivan get his little data slate too with the rolls or not?
Oi!
After the fact, someone forged Gunther's request, signed his name, and then they initially signed his name and then crossed it out and put some X's.
I'm just going to point out that someone filed for a person who has 4 wounds out of his 19 is completely fit for duty and ready to be sent to frontline combat.
And Gunther will be honest with you to say, I didn't.
Is that actually something you rolled for? Like,
yes.
As you could hear in the background, is the
You can hear the dice in the deck. Yeah.
That's a terrible fucking roll.
What's Ivan's rank?
Corporal, I think. Yeah.
If anybody shows the request, it's obvious.
Smackaface by the Inquisition.
Obviously going to be found out to be a forgery.
So yeah, he outranks pretty much everyone here.
Excuse me?
Well, forgery or not, it's been accepted by the minister, by the
Administratum.
by the munitions guys, and it's been issued.
I'll give you one hint who forged it.
What's bad is whoever forged it probably could do it well. Well, could do it horrible enough that it would be convincing.
Yeah.
So we're talking best case semi-literate, which yeah.
Moving on. Is everyone ready for your mission now?
Hell no.
I think
But
so.
we still have to do it, right?
So what does the target do for shooting things? What's its bonus?
It just means you can take headshots and things without with reduced penalty. If you want something that helps you actually shoot, you need a motion predictor.
Expensive, heavy, and rare, used by elite forces. A targeter uses a variety of guidance, cognitors, and omnisights to improve accuracy. These upgrades are normally hardwired into a specific weapon for maximum efficiency. Commonly viewed as adding to the weapon's machine spirit, they create an even closer bond between the gunner and gun. A targeter reduces all penalties on ballistic tests by 10. Thus, a very hard -30 penalty becomes a hard -20. Then it can be applied to any las, solid projectile, bolt, or heavy weapon.
Yep.
So, like I said, if I do this correctly, I smuggle it, I tweak it into the rocket launcher, and then covers it up with a bunch of scrap bits and stuff, and okify it more.
Basically, it's a +10 to any roll.
15 minutes later, you find you find yourselves all being gathered up, put onto a Valkyrie, and moving at high speed through the air.
So for this mission, we have an extra can of fuel.
Yep. And
You have an extra can of fuel. Hetty,
Yo,
since you're the replacement recruit, you have been voluntold to carry the explosives to blow the ship up.
oh, you really want to give me this?
I mean,
He's
we
a
can't trust
frontline fighter.
Worse.
Have you noticed the demeanor tag for my character fee?
Yes.
All right then.
Can we give them to Smack?
However, I'm going to point out that the amount of explosives required do not fit into a backpack.
Oh, right. So
Instead, all of your pouches on your Imperial Guard uniform have simply been stuffed with extra blocks of plastique.
Right, so I don't have any of my grenades.
Correct.
What about ammunition? Do I still have ammunition for the auto gun?
Instead of your grenades, you were covered in plastic and detonators.
Can I take his grenades?
No.
Because they've been already issued.
I have 7. Do you need a couple?
I mean, to be honest, I have 61.
Why do you have 70 grenades?
7.
Why do you have that many grenades?
Because he's an ogre.
That's what I rolled.
What?
Run that by me again.
Whoever helped me do that, they said roll this to see how many grenades you get once too.
No, that's not how that works. We have the rule of 3. That means if you're traveling, you have 3 clips, 3 grenades.
Okay. I don't use them anyways.
He's more like a pack mule for those of us who do like to throw them.
Is somebody here a grenadier? Did somebody actually take the grenadier role as a weapon specialist?
No.
Well, we do have any weapon specialist should have a grenade launcher by default thanks to the starter kit. Except for me today, because obviously.
So Chaco, I'm calling it a smuggled git finder.
Ladies and gentlemen, the trauma is real. The trauma is real. Alright, so as we get started with our adventure, while everyone's flying through their high speed, this is a reminder we are supported on you guys. Without your tips, I can't pay the bills. It's that simple. And we are also sponsored by Getsuga.com. They do not actually provide us with any money, but they do provide us with free advertising. And per my contract, I am required to tell you guys, hey, go look at Getsuga.com whenever you leave the stream. In the meantime, the last announcement is that my birthday is May 17th. There will be a special donation goal on May 17th for the objective of making enough money to pay for all of the expenses required for me to go to the various conventions I would like to go to this year, as well as the announcements of what all of those conventions are during the live stream. So you guys will know where I will be and be able to come out and see me if you so wish. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages, are you ready to jump out of a perfectly good aircraft?
Hell no, but
We are jump jumpers after all.
we're gonna get kicked in the ass. So.
As soon as the
Of course, you're not jumping out of a perfectly good aircraft. As you get close to the flying tank, it hits the engines, and now you're jumping out of an aircraft that's crashing.
It's a 99 roll. For fuck's.
So as you guys get near, the yellow light turns on to signal you to stand up. As you stand up, the aircraft is suddenly hit and spinning out of control.
I just fight towards the door and try and jump out.
So,
Ivan does.
you're all at a -10 penalty to successfully land on this thing.
Really?
Good luck! I hope you trained your jetpack skills!
Sure.
So that's operator aeronautica, is it?
Yeah, we all have trained operator aeronautica at least.
Yes, I hope you've all trained it up to a higher level than basic.
We
Nope.
can't. I thought we could only get things in our recommended advances without asking you, remember? We couldn't.
I will hug you.
Good luck!
It's okay.
Oh
not
my god,
necessarily
Ivan York
hug
is
you.
ending up somewhere, and that somewhere
There
is
we
not
go.
pretty.
Early
Oh,
happy
boy,
birthday.
Aeronautica of
Unless someone's
29,
wanted me to give a
number
fate
is right.
point, I'm lost.
Jesus Christ.
Can
There you
I
go,
just
roll
pull,
play
can I
starting
just pull my grapple out and aim it at the ship to try and save myself?
You may.
What the
You know, why
shit
you
with
do this? Just let us get on the ship for one.
There we go. Early happy birthday, P.
So who else needs to roll?
Oh yeah, I gotta roll. And
Nope.
what's it
Oh
based
my
off?
god, did everyone miss?
Not yet. I
Yes.
haven't had a chance to roll yet.
Roll it then.
Is it agility?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
But you're not trained. So you're at -30.
Wait, none of us even bothered to train. Oh my god.
No, we could.
No, nobody bothered to train the goblin in how to use the jetpack properly. So the snotling isn't trained and instead of -10, it's at -30. Good luck, Linzabi.
good thing I had agility of 47 to start with.
Okay.
I
only
thought
about
he was going
10
to
less
ride
than
the
the rest
Ogren
of us.
down.
So type roll 1d100 and hope it's below 17.
Roll D100, less than 17.
Nope.
3 points
Close.
over.
Here's the thing. I could have made it with the roll of 20 because my with the -10 is 21. That's
Can I use my grapple to try and get out of this?
Yes, that's a ballistic skill check.
Oh god, that's not much better. I've only got 30 ballistic skill.
Does anyone
that's
else
gonna
have
be
any
a short
ideas, realizing that you're all dangerously off course?
I will also try and use my grapnel.
Your grapnel? God, that sounds like an angry dog.
A grapnel.
Hey, wait.
How dangerously off course are we?
I'll tell you
Well,
in
you
a
see the
minute.
ship that's way up there?
I'll tell you in a minute. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for Tom to roll his grapple check. Just press up and enter, and then figure it out from there.
I made it.
Are you
Wow,
kidding?
nice.
No, I didn't.
He doesn't know what that means.
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't.
Wrong line.
That means he'd be the only one on course, and that'd
This-
probably end up bad for him.
To be honest, this sounds almost like one of those scenes from the Roadrunner cartoons where we're in midair just going.
Can we just retcon this into we scatter across the upper deck or something?
This mission is starting off swimmingly.
Maybe one of us bounces off the
To be honest, here's
Yes, Hetty, because you totally want to bounce off of the ship like sperm on the end of a condom, because that totally worked out so well for their lifespan.
Or we could miss the ship entirely.
I mean, here's the thing.
I mean, Zavad and I, Una and Ivan are missing the ship entirely right now. Like, they're not even coming within, like, you know, a decent... they're not even coming within several ship lengths of the target.
I was going to say, for them it's like a black speck.
They got thrown out of the Valkyrie in the wrong direction.
Ivan's just gonna probably divert most of the Ivan's probably just gonna divert most of the power to his gun's anti-grav and hope to use it to steer himself down.
So, those of you completely and utterly missing the ship, i.e. everyone, you get a intelligence check to see if you can or if you can compensate yourselves, and then everyone will be rolling again.
Everybody's intelligent.
So everyone make an intelligence check to see if you can figure out how to get there.
No. Oh boy.
Whoa!
We all couldn't get it though.
I missed it by bloody 2. Jeez.
So the Ogre is the only one who no longer has a penalty.
I succeeded on the intelligence.
I failed.
I failed.
Sarah, can't we just be on the ship somewhere?
No, this is more fun.
So everyone else, you get another roll at a penalty. The Ogre gets a gets a check on the aeronautic skill with no penalty.
Oh God.
Do I get a no penalty then, seeing as I succeeded the intelligence?
Yes.
I made it this time.
Okay.
Una is in the house.
No.
I failed.
92, Lanzabi, 92.
Bombs away!
I swear.
How could his face just like...
You know, for some reason, I had this image of an Imperial Guard unit landing as a coordinated unit in synchronization, in perfect assault formation, and instead, this is what we got!
Hey, you started it.
You gave us an aeronautics roll with a penalty.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone, make another aeronautics roll, because this could get really entertaining really quick.
We need someone to animate this one, to be honest. We just need someone to just make an
You
animation.
know what sucks about that -30? I wonder if it could have been negated a little bit by acrobatics.
Unless I get a +10, no.
No, it's not at a negative now.
Still no, I only have a 33. Unless I get a +10, I can nowhere.
Sturgis is not landing on this shit, no way.
No.
Sturgis, you're gonna miss the planet at this rate.
Okay, everyone who missed, you get one more try, and this last one's gonna be hilarious.
Can't you just like...
Oh,
You get +10 this time because you're not landing on the deck. It's worse.
They landed the guns.
I succeeded then, I succeed.
Unless someone burns a fade point, I'm lost.
But I went and hit a 25.
Oh.
That's with the +10.
My last roll would have succeeded with the +10, but not the new one.
Okay,
I
Ivan.
succeeded.
I'm gonna give you the bad news and the potentially good news.
All right.
The good news is you're not dead yet.
But you will be.
And I mean yet. As in not quite. Would you like the bad news?
Let me guess.
I thought that was the bad news.
All of the struggling and all of the attempts to get to the ship have burned your current fuel pack to 0.
Of course it would.
Oh god.
Does that include the extra?
No, but now instead of changing the tank when you're standing on solid ground, Ivan has to change the tank while falling.
Would like driving all the power to his guns like anti-grav plates help stabilize him at least?
You're not within vicinity of anything to really push against, so no. You're falling through the air.
This is gonna be interesting.
Everyone else who's managed to utterly fail to land on the top deck, the middle deck, and instead is crashing through windows on the lower deck.
You mean...
Oh, but that's actually kind of useful, because we do need to get to the bottom part and like face them directly.
Yeah, but now he's got all of his minions descending rapidly upon us.
Well, yeah, but
and the squad and the squad is separated. So Ivan, let's find out your fate first. Make a tech use roll at -20.
Well, shit, they're gonna have to split their forces up anyway because, good God, it's an ogre up there.
With a stormtrooper. So punchy.
I would just say, does anyone have excess fate point? Because Ivan's not making.
You're the only two that landed where you should have, on the top deck.
Yep.
Does anyone? No, I'm serious. Does anyone have an excess fate point? Because Ivan's not gonna make it through this.
If you guys are not listening, Ivan is asking for a fate point.
I only have one.
I only have one.
I only have.
Fuck.
Yeah, I have only one.
One.
No.
Did two of us use our fate points to save them?
You have to burn a fate point to save him.
Fate point for him.
Hey, he's our. Like I said, I just like Smackaface being a little coward, but he's my coward.
No, he doesn't change it out.
I'll burn
Well,
him.
Ivan's dead.
You get 3 attempts unless you critical fail one. If you critical fail one, then you drop the tank.
Oh, that's a success.
There we go.
So you managed to switch the tanks out seconds before impact.
He's not gonna survive this because he's not gonna be able to cast off.
Nope. He's stuck on the ground.
And you managed to land on the ground. So make a luck roll.
Oh, he's got a arm. Does that?
Just make a luck roll, dude.
I'm asking if the charm helped. I'm gonna take any bonus I can get, motherfucker.
No.
What's the luck roll then?
It's just a D100 roll.
Oh my, what a number.
Well.
9.
He's gonna get penetrated in both holes.
Spit roast.
Ivan has managed to land on the ground in enemy territory.
He's booking it.
Basically, if we survive this, then we have to go rescue him.
You landed in Slanesh territory.
No, it's Chaos Undivided.
Well, this gets Slanesh.
First thing he does is book it back to enemy lines. Luckily, he has.
You don't know which way that is.
We're gonna have to try and rescue this poor soul.
You're gonna have to try to make navigation rolls and figure out where that is.
He's got a Vox. No,
You think?
You should have navigate surface at least. Or at least you've not got any penalties on that one.
Yeah, he does have that.
In image spam, I'll play the music in image spam for Ivan's situation.
Wait, what music?
So,
Dramatic look gopher.
do you have navigation?
Dun, dun, dun,
Yeah.
'cause he's a bad
We get
guy.
that from. I think we all get that from our world. But
Yeah, we do. fun.
With a big ass gun.
Nope.
Think of yourself
No,
as,
I think
as a
Ivan-
boy at a priest's convention.
I think Ivan would probably hunker down, or at least probably move slowly.
So you're gonna hide. Make a stealth roll.
Yes. Oh wait.
Yes?
Oh, I don't
No?
have a trained. I don't have a trained, so no. If I
Oh.
was trained, then yes.
Well, yeah, that would have made it. But no.
A train gets you what? +5 or +10?
Well, if he hears anything.
A
coming-
train makes it where you don't take a penalty.
Yeah. If it without the penalty, he'd make it, but no.
So Ivan, you hear warp distorted space banjos.
What?
Welcome to Kentucky.
No, it's worse. I'm probably in Louisiana or some shit.
Hey boy, you gotta put him out.
No,
Did I hear
gonna-
that right? Did I hear space banjos?
You heard warp. You heard a warp distorted space banjo.
Wait. But no, you gotta say it right. It's like, boy, you got hurt in mouth.
Come on, they could be agents with their alligators. They're gonna make jambalaya out of you.
Maybe there's an aircraft
wait.
they can
Ivan has an idea. His sword, it says it lights the way to your enemy. He'll pull it out, point it into a direction until it glows, and then runs the other way.
That actually makes sense.
That actually works.
Woo! And he'll just keep doing that.
Ah, yes, the Tenchi Moyo maneuver. Hey, what's that over there? Run the other way.
In the meantime, on the top deck, these guys are just as surprised to see you as you are to see them.
Party time.
I have
Oh
to.
man.
Surrender and nobody gets hurt.
The Cornites, they love a challenge.
On the bottom deck, you interrupted a sex session. You literally landed in a room with two cultists banging each other.
Well,
Wait, I thought this was corn.
It is.
How violent is it in that case?
It's pretty fucking violent.
I
that
mean,
mean we got
there's
the upper
rough
hand
and
then?
kinky, and then there is coordinate people having sex.
There's a lot of awkward staring right now.
Well, to be honest, the three of them are in a pretty good position. They could just, go
I
to
just-
town or
I
join
just-
them.
Grin, pull my sword, and launch straight at him.
surprise.
Surprise, motherfucker.
So,
Surprise, motherfucker.
we're going to do this in 2 phases.
Oh god.
Phase 1 is going to be the top deck, and phase 2 is going to be the bottom deck.
Yay.
So, please roll initiative.
Gotta play the Batman music.
5.
No. You guys on the bottom deck don't roll initiative right now.
No.
Oh, sorry.
This is only for
The top deck.
Those two.
only for the primos. The ones who
Only
manage
for
to
the
land.
ones that can actually fly.
The Ogryn and the Stormtrooper. The ones who can
I
fly.
could fly.
Oh god, and he just critted
13.
the initiative I'm on.
So,
This is gonna be fun.
tasty.
Okay.
Tasty cakes.
Homeboy doesn't hesitate and charges the Ogryn and is trying to push you off the ship.
Better him than me.
Good luck.
That's like trying to push a car.
Wait, why is he not trying to just kill him? Seeing as that's what
Pushing a
Paul's
car can be
do.
done. I've done it multiple times.
And honestly, I've always felt.
Yeah, but you're pushing a car that can fight back.
Haven't done that yet.
Well, there's a first time for everything.
So, make an opposed strength check.
This ought to be interesting.
So what is the?
Make that strength by like.
Oh.
That's like throw him all over the side.
He runs headlong into you and you literally hold your hand out like a 10-year-old stopping a 5-year-old from hitting you, and just watch him flail at you for a minute before you push him back and go, really?
I don't push him off. I just like take a side
throw him
step.
off like
Wait.
trash.
Question. If he's running full tilt and just runs into an ogre's hand, is there any head injury?
Yeah, he
Like
could
neck
give himself
snap.
whiplash.
Next snap.
Yeah.
I kind of wish there was, but no.
I mean, you're the GM. You can make it so.
I was gonna say, it doesn't take too much, like, maybe it takes 1 point of damage or something.
And I could have made it where Ivan went splat on the ground, but I didn't.
So
True.
I would recommend Tom throw him off.
Joseph Hobbs recommends that you guys join in with the cultists who are having sex to prove the Imperium is better in bed.
My character's going to be jumping in, there's going to be lots of thrusting. Well, the biological variety.
Henny will be penetrating them in ways they didn't think they wanted.
Well, to be honest, if we wanted to prove that, then the ogre should have landed on the lower deck to really show them a painful time.
God.
This is going swimmingly.
I'm not sure he would fit.
This is why
That's the
Dylan's
point.
It'd be
not-
impressive if they did.
They're cornered berserkers, so, it works.
This is going absolutely swimmingly.
Even cornate guard type soldiers are just lunatics.
Yep.
Then what
They'll
are
be
we?
like, look at the size of his meat cleaver.
We are madmen.
Oh god. Oh god.
Yeah.
Top
More
deck
men
is getting
coming up.
fucked.
Where are the
Top deck
Nurgles
is
coming
getting
from?
fucked.
Holy shit!
Well,
Yeah,
he,
exactly.
of course, set the encounter
No.
up,
Holy shit.
assuming most of us would land on the top deck.
Yep.
Yeah. So I just had everybody who was sitting indoors on the top deck come out to see the officer of the watch being held off like a small child.
Anyway, it's me you're looking for.
So the
So,
question is, will
which
Tom
corner?
throw him off the side of the boat like?
It's your turn, Una.
Yeah,
Or
sorry,
give him
Una,
a chance to
just want to check something.
Dude, cornate berserkers don't surrender. You don't bother making deals.
This looks like a
Well, they
grenade
said that
to me.
about other ones too.
Hey, orcs don't surrender.
Nope.
Just a sec. Una would like to aim and take a shot at the gentleman at the bow here.
Pew pew pew.
Go ahead.
Now,
Una-
which core knight is stabbing the officer of the watch to take his job then?
Una
He's
rolls.
obviously
Wait, just a
incompetent.
second. Una rolls a 13. I have a 71 ballistic skill plus aim.
Then you get a 5 extra points of damage.
Damn.
Wait. You're shooting someone, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you get 5 extra points of damage.
Oh god, this is gonna be painful.
This is going to be funny.
Shit.
Considering what a
give me a
Helga
second.
does. Roll it.
Who left the roll 20 thingamajig?
Oh shit, and that 10.
Oh god, shit! the emperor has spoken.
Wait, I thought the Helgun was 2d10.
It is.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's 2d10.
So
Either way, like, I
How
think
should,
he's
how,
dead.
should
Jay.
how should I re-roll it? Sorry, I'm using the push to talk, so it's a bit.
roll 2d/roll 2d10 plus 12.
I think he's good. He could just combine the two rolls.
Just roll a 1d10.
Yeah, just roll 1d10 and add it.
He's dead, Jim. I think he's dead, Jim.
33 damage? Holy shit.
Yeah, No, that's yeah, it is 33 damage.
33 and no armor save.
I mean, I
Well,
have
that
a
depends on his
pretty
armor.
good pan.
I mean, come on, you pen heavy things. Like, you're meant to kill Space Marines.
Well, I mean, you know, to be honest, if this was a physics-based weapon, I could just point it at the deck, fire, and obliterate everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, this.
Anyways, am I the only one who noticed that the player list got one person shorter?
Yeah,
You're
I
not.
think, Jen's left.
Wait,
Jen's
what?
go even.
Okay, so this gem right here is gone.
Is he?
Which one?
The one at the front of the deck
This one.
there, Fee.
All the way to the.
The front gunner is dead.
There's just this red mist where he was.
Actually, he probably all the moisture in his body is
I
gone.
probably should have said
I
something.
kind of look at everyone else and start going, who wants to be next?
Your turn, Gunther. What are you up to?
I pick him up by his head,
Push him
and
off.
throw him over the side.
Like trash.
Make a opposed strength check.
Time to clean the deck, boys.
Oh, you've got to really.
Oh, he's got more successes.
I got 2.
Well, that depends on Gunther's
55 strength.
55. Okay. Damn. I think 2 beats a 1.
No, he gets bonuses because he's hulking.
Ah.
Oh, I do?
Yes.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, theoretically, you should be taking up the same space as a Space Marine at the very least, because you're like 3 times the size of a Space Marine.
So you count as 65, which is 3 successes against his 2 successes, which means he goes flying off the ship.
And he doesn't have a jetpack.
parachute.
And he does not have a parachute or a jetpack.
Burgess, you better have company.
So you hear the Wilhelm scream for a few seconds.
Hold on, hold on.
Can I even look back and just see a falling body? Like, oh shit.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna play it right now.
Well, that's one. That's 2 down.
Next.
Shoot.
So there's the Wilhelm scream for you guys. Right. So, the rest of them kind of pause as they just watch their champion / officer of the watch get thrown overboard like a rag doll. Wait up!
I said, everybody surrender. Nobody gets hurt.
Officer of the watch is overboard.
Should we roll
Not
for
hurt.
initiative
Yeah.
again?
Sure.
Now, is this still up on top?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
It's with all the top bitches up here.
7. That's better than a 5.
9 is better than an 8. We did pretty well last round.
No grid. I'm not fast.
I'm still imagining the very long, awkward stares at each other down below.
Random sub.
Did they hear anything from up? Did they actually see the body falling past them?
Yes, actually.
Yeah, because it's on the.
While whatever's going on downstairs, you see guy fly by going, yeah!
What's worse is Ivan lands
Does
down
Ivan see the
below,
guy too? Or
and
I
then
guess
the
Ivan's anyway.
the
Well,
guy
to be
off
honest-
the deck lands on him.
Well, no, probably not, because to be honest, we're still flying, so you know we're way past the place where he landed. In all honesty.
If he just get to watch him fall.
And
So,
people down below probably wondering,
you
"What
go
the fuck?"
first, Una. What are you doing?
Una is continuing to clear the deck. Half action aim at this gentleman right here.
Fiend!
Now, who is
I don't
that
see why
right
you didn't
next
go
to
for
the
the big
No
gun.
line of sight.
Damn it.
deck house in the way?
Yeah. You got a lot of crap in the way right now, so
Yeah.
You can see him, and him.
Okay, I'll take the furthest one away. This guy.
Wow! You're like, you over there who poses the minimal amount of threat to me. Fuck you.
Yes,
I was
yes
gonna say,
indeed.
the guy with Tom hasn't actually engaged in melee yet, so you
Yeah.
don't technically get that penalty yet.
Ah,
Oh, yeah,
that
that'd
is true.
Yeah, you
He's
can
not
shoot him
engaged.
first.
Yeah, I'll shoot him in that case. He's not engaged. You're right.
Or there's
So, yeah.
always a chance you could run for the big gun, get in it, and turn it around.
Yeah,
really
I think
confuse
that's.
the shit.
I mean, if I'm seeing this right, this is a turret which is meant to shoot down. I mean, it's a Leviathan. It's meant to shoot down Valkyries and shit. Not.
Regardless of what it's meant to do, you can forcefully have it shoot the ship if necessary. These are core knights. Welcome to the army of Fiaura, Brendan Goldman. Welcome to the army of Fiaura.
Fair enough. Let's first get.
I mean, heck, there's that sequence when you're at the very beginning of Space Marine. You land on the orc barge and turn the gun around and shoot it at them.
Okay.
Oh,
Anyways,
that's a
first I
great
want to
scene.
get the Ogre safe because he has the grenades.
True.
I don't want his grenades going off and killing me because that's been known to happen with this team.
Well, shoot the dude.
So I'm shooting the dude. So half action aim.
Damn!
Oh, shit.
Damn!
Roll
fuck is
the pass
dead?
through.
He does not dodge. He tried really hard.
Whoops.
Except he dodged into it.
And if not, Gunther would probably throw him off the side of the ship anyway.
Is this going to be the no bullets fired edition from Gunther?
You hit him square in the chest, through his sword, which, by the way, melts and breaks off into two pieces, one in his hand, one clattering to the deck. But that's irrelevant, considering that as you melt into him, he twitches for a bit, standing there.
Oh, okay. Good.
And then falls over the railing.
No! He slumps down, still standing up, but his head is slumped over as there's a hole the size of the ogre's fist in his chest between his two pec muscles. But he's still standing because his armor is holding him up.
Slowly brushes him off the side.
Just a question.
No,
If
sure.
he's still standing, is he providing any sort of cover for Gunther from return fire?
No!
Oh, damn it.
No,
Sorry,
'cause he's
Gunther.
smaller than Gunther.
Gunther
I
is
tried.
enormous. I mean, come on.
Hey,
Gunther's like
he
10
could
feet
be a
tall.
torch guard.
He is protecting Gunther's knees from arrows. There.
Right, there you go. No arrows in the
His-
No,
I mean-
he's a flexible weapon for Gunther.
That is true. That is true. He could just pick him up and throw it at something. He's lost a lot
You
of
guys
weight
are
as well.
awful.
But anyways, the show must go on.
I mean, come on. Ogrins, they're 10 feet, they're like 10 feet tall, 3 feet wide.
Hey, wait a minute, I'm 3 feet wide.
Okay, it's their turn. They are going to open fire with their various implements at Gunther, except this guy. This guy's going to charge you with a bayonet.
That's gonna be fun.
Even though they've seen 3 of their comrades killed in rapid succession.
That is-
So bayonet is actually going to hit.
Oh my.
Make a dodge at
try-
-2.
Can I try and parry?
You can try to parry at -2, yes.
That's fine.
Actually, you can't parry because you just used a ranged weapon.
Yeah.
What is
Dodge.
the bayonet off?
Yeah,
Dodge.
because that's what that. Yeah, fair enough. Let me try and do it, though. Nah, that dodge fails.
Whoops.
Panzer, you're
Yeah.
supposed to be hurt.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I know.
It's your fate to be hurt.
I know.
Although your armor might
Ridiculous.
actually save you against the bayonet.
Take 13, pen 2.
Ow.
Pen 2, so that's -4.
To the head.
So I take 6.
Then that's no damage.
What? I thought a 30.
Panzer's little brains is over.
30 switches around. It's
I
a
thought
30.
31 is a body blow.
No, I rolled
30.
third D. I switch it around, it becomes a 3. That's a headshot.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's where it hits. Oh, that's okay.
Okay, so I take
Reduce armor and
I take
toughness.
4 dooms. I take 4 wounds.
You take. Wait, what?
Okay, wait a minute. What's your toughness?
39, so that's 3, and you have 3 head armor.
No, I have 6. I have carapace.
On your character sheet, you marked 3.
How did I mark 3? I never marked it that way. Because I have carapace all over.
It's the because you didn't mark the full on. You only have the partial on there.
Where is even my character sheet?
It's probably
It's right here on Roll20, and it's the one I accept for you guys. You marked 3.
But where do I mark armor? That's the thing. I never learned that.
Down there, armor and defense.
There's literally one that says armor and defense.
Oh yeah, now I see it.
You need to transfer what's on your.
I am no longer going through my email box to dig out your character sheets. If what is marked in Roll20 is what you have, and I audit via your character sheet compared to Roll20 beforehand.
Yeah, it's on us to actually update our Roll20 sheets.
If your Roll20 sheet is not updated, then you're just SOL.
I'm sorry, because I just wrote in my gear carapace armor. I thought that would be enough, but you're right.
You got to show the points.
So
you got a lucky hit on you.
True, true. Anyways, so in that case, how much should I take? I have 3 toughness and...
You're going to eat 4, but you need to fix your armor numbers.
Okay. Okay.
So you're down to 9 wounds. And a nice big old cut across the cheek all the way to your ear.
Ooh, sexy.
You have a Joker smile now. At least half of one.
Hey, we're from what do you call it? From Death World. I think that's part and parcel of the deal.
So I would tell you how I got these scars.
Everyone else is shooting at the Ogren.
Wait, Cornate's shooting?
Yeah, that doesn't sound right.
2 of them hit you with auto guns.
Oh, I stopped 13.
The Ogren looks at them and goes, "Lol."
Ping, 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 ping.
That
first one tickles.
I kind of smile with my new and expanded smile and go, that's the reason why I have an Ogre to guard your back against fire.
Back to initiative, guys. They're not dead yet.
Yeah.
Note the word yet.
What about me? I'm number 7.
All right, it's your turn.
You get to Gunter got to do a move.
Oh yeah, Gunter got a gun.
So far it's all been Durgis. Come on, I mean that's a lot.
He
give the
pulls
big guy.
since I don't have any entanglements right in front of me anymore, I pull up my machine gun and open up. I can't do spray fire, right?
Yeah, you can spray a three square area.
It's not going to work. They're spread out enough. I only get 1.
Really?
Yeah, you
Well,
can.
pretty
What if you aim at the guy at the back? Does the cone not get the other 2? Means there's only one square difference between them.
No, he physically picks 3 squares and he sprays those, and they all have to be touching.
But you can get 2. You can get 2 of them at least.
Yeah, get the
Yeah,
2
you
red
can.
guys.
Like
Get the
here.
red guy. Or those 2 guys. Yeah, that'll get them.
And I can't see the one attacking Panzo.
Nope.
No, you can't.
Well, I'll just... Fiaura, pick 2. That are close
Okay.
enough to spray.
Go for it.
Pardon me.
And my ballistic skill is... Shit, forgot.
And your ballistic skill is you just jammed your gun.
Oh, shite. Just
You get 1 round off, and then the next round, king!
Well, at least you didn't hit me.
I thought I took this to the armor.
Well, all I can say is probably with all the jolting and jostling of trying to land.
Yeah, true.
Probably you dislodged the belt.
So everyone, roll initiative.
Yeah.
Helps if I put the dash in front of it. There we go. I have an 8. Panzer has an 11.
I got 4.
I guess Tom is probably going to do something stupid now that his gun is jammed. But in the meantime, Panzer, it's your turn. You're in melee combat with a guy jabbing you with a bayonet.
Oh wait, Tom, isn't that thing Ogren proofed?
Yes.
You could use it like a club.
Yeah, you could. That's the thing. Just close in and swing the shit. But anyways, right. I mean, that's an awesome thing for having 2 vulcanite knives. I can always fix one as a bayonet, which I did. Okay, so let's try and hit this bastard.
So you spend half an action fixing bayonets
Yeah, they're
and
not-
dodging that guy trying to stab you more, and now you're trying to stab him back.
Yes, I am.
So let me get this straight. He penetrated your face. Now you're taking yours and wanting to penetrate him back.
Yes.
Well, let's put it this way: if I shoot, he gets a free attack, right? Or...
That is true.
If he survives the shot.
Oh, if he survives the shot, I thought it was like before.
No, he attacks before you shoot.
Yeah, exactly.
So go ahead, try to stab him back.
I see. Oh. On a 35 weapon skill.
He does not dodge.
He failed.
So with 35, that means you get an extra. You succeed by 1.
Congratulations, you do knife damage +1.
Okay, and as my free action, because I actually do get one of those as well, I would like to activate my Tox Dispenser.
Oh!
No.
Nope.
You've got to declare that
You
before
fixed a bayonet. You cannot activate the handle from where you have your hands to hold the rifle.
Oh, I thought that was a free action.
So what can he do with the free action then?
No, the 3 activating the Tox Dispenser if it's in his hand is a free action. Because it's
Okay.
basically pushing a button on the handle of the knife.
Ah, okay, but because this one is fixed as a bayonet, then it's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, let's do this.
The damage +1.
Oh.
God damn it. This is hilarious. This is so bad.
At least you've got pen 2 from it being bolt.
This is so roll d20.
Oh,
This is solely roll d20.
You do
Is this,
0.
Even
the
with his
chest.
pen 2?
yeah, even.
He doesn't have any armor. He's just toughness 5.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Oh, so these are all shirtless. These guys are just shirtless.
The core knife.
Mostly.
Yeah, they're core knights.
I mean, one of them's pantsless, but that's because he's special. He's wearing a shirt, though.
Ah.
You proficiently stab him, landing it dead into his right arm, and the knife doesn't actually break the skin.
You just graze him.
God damn.
You stare in disbelief as you don't even leave a scratch.
Iron
Do you
skin.
remember to sharpen that?
They're
It's
already
their
modern,
turn.
So I can't do anything.
That's your
about that.
Vulcanite. That's your Swiss Vulcanite pocket file.
Yep.
Why do I see those 2 things sticking out of the side of the ship, and I think it should be paddle wheels?
Why did they go? Why did they leave?
They're going.
They
up-
went into the
Complaining.
room up here at the top. So these 2 guys go in the room up here, and you hear a bit of a commotion.
Oh god.
They're
They're
probably
rousing the rest of them.
This guy comes up to you, looks you up and down,
Come on.
and pulls out a grenade.
Oh, of
We've
course
seen
he
this
does.
before. Really?
Of course he does.
Really? I can do that too.
I got 3.
Unless you dodge, he successfully is planting the crack grenade on you.
Oh, fuck. Dodge, Tom, dodge.
Really not good.
Yeah, right. This is an agility based, right?
You can either dodge or parry, your choice.
Parry's my weapon skill, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
My weapon skill is 38.
What's your
Probably
agility?
better than your agility, to be honest, you're an ogre.
24.
Do you
Yeah,
have
smack it out of his hand.
Yeah, just
Yeah, I do like they actually have done. Guys have tried to hit grenades.
Oh, roll.
No, he plants it. Unfortunately, I grab him and hold him close.
I mean, don't you have a fate point? You could re-roll it.
No, I burned my fate point to save Ivan.
No, you did.
You didn't.
No, you didn't.
No,
Nobody
you
did.
I did.
You didn't have to.
Oh, we
You
must
made
not
it.
have heard you. Oh, we must not have heard you then. Sorry. You still have your fate point then.
Yeah. Burn it now, Sonny.
Or just use it as a reroll.
Yeah,
No, because it's still 38. That's 1/3 chance.
that's better than just taking
But
a
yeah,
crack.
try to avoid the crack shell.
So if he fails, can the crack shell be placed in his crack?
Seriously, Panzer?
What?
There goes my fate point.
He
Nice.
used the fate point, and it
Critical success.
Batted it out of his hand.
What's your
was a critical
strength?
success.
What's your strength?
55.
Oh shit!
Same as Ivan's toughness.
Double check that too.
Oh, where does it
Where did the grenade
It's gonna land in
At
his
his
pocket.
feet.
I'm
He's
sorry, my
only to
strength
land
is
in his pocket.
47. But it's still 47.
Oh god, it's gonna end up below killing the guys.
No, it goes into the housing on deck and lands on this guy.
Yeah.
That'll teach you
That's
for
a-
running off.
That's a directed blast.
No, those guys had ran off to prepare a rocket launcher.
So they're handling. So wait, a grenade just landed amongst them while they're.
An anti-vehicle grenade just landed amongst them while they have the armory locker open.
I have to.
I think we've accomplished part of the mission of sabotaging the ship. 'Cause it's about to go.
I think
Hang on.
I think these two are about to go flying off the side of the ship.
Let me double check the damage of a crack grenade.
3d10.
3D. Okay.
It's a 3d10.
Wait, Fiaura, what is this thing here? Because if the armory blast is big enough, it could go down through the deck.
We're gonna talk. Because
Because if this goes down through to the gun decks and the magazine.
Cause I didn't expect this.
No one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Oh shit! Oh shit! That goes.
Oh no, sorry. Crack grenade is 2d10 plus 4. 10, 6.
Oh shit! Just look what that is, guys. That's an armory.
That looks
Read a
like either
magazine.
armory or engine.
That's the magazine. Look, because all the cannons.
Oh
That'd
yeah,
be the
you're right.
reload. If this goes down into the back, we're talking about we just could have done a HMS Hood on this thing.
And guess what? Panzer and I are the only ones.
Crack grenade is 2d10 plus 4.
Hey.
Oh no, crack grenade is 3d10 plus 8.
I mean,
No, crack grenade is 2d10 plus 4, just double checked.
Okay.
yeah. That was a crack missile, is the
Yeah.
natural 10 as well. Oh my god.
Who invoked the Emperor?
I did.
Oh, nice.
I say those two just flew off the side of the ship. Sturgis, you've got some more company.
No, this
And you
is
guys below with the orgy of just seeing
this is pretty bad.
what is raining.
Okay, guys, you just said this is pretty bad.
Is it?
So everyone sees the boxes I'm putting down, correct? We wouldn't be rolling for this at all because it has sufficient armor to withstand a crack grenade.
But instead, we've just done an AWP cruiser on it.
No, it did not set off secondary explosions in the gun deck.
This is kind of
It just blew out a chunk of the gun deck, most of the top deck, and you guys in the lower deck, when it's your round on the third round, are going to suddenly have a new ceiling. called the sky.
Does it? Just a question. Does it set off any sort of decompression? How high are we flying?
Pretty high.
Yeah. Does it?
But
set
no,
off
I mean,
any-
No, we
But,
already
I mean,
smashed
But it's
it.
not a compressed aircraft, so who cares?
Yeah, fair enough.
I was hoping we could have captured this thing and taken it back.
No, the Mechanicus would. They would string us by the balls for that.
Seeing that happen, this guy looks at you and just jumps off.
Bye.
And you see him rip open a parachute.
Oh.
The ship, by the way, lurches forward. Everyone make an agility test as it's starting to do a dive.
oh god.
Because that section was where the engines were.
Yeah.
I just
I
had a
fail
thought.
mine.
I just had a thought. Ivan's gonna be practicing in the Prometheus school of running away from things.
Wow, I'm
No, just the people on the top deck. We'll get to...
Nope, I blew it. I have a failure.
I think the Ogren's about to join them.
So, Mr. Ogren
Got blown over the side.
flies off the ship. Una face plants while the person she was fighting in with melee also flies off the ship.
Hey, it's fine.
Mr. Ogren, make a straight agility test in order to bring yourself into level flight and manage to land safely.
Can the Ogren, if the Ogren has to die, can he hit like an enemy camp with the force of a car?
With the force,
With all those grenades on him?
with the force of a great typhoon hitting the enemy camp, like as mysterious as the dark side of the moon.
Pretty much.
Tom, how many grenades are you
That was the
carrying?
force of the raging river.
Oh, that's what.
The force of the raging river is.
I'm gonna solve this argument.
Yeah, I blew it.
Oh, God.
You get a second chance. I'm gonna solve this argument, regardless of the copyright be damned.
What?
I'm gonna solve this argument.
Let's get down to business.
Oh no, it's great.
Yeah, it is great.
I was thinking of Be Swift as a horse singer.
Oh yeah.
You must be swift as the
I mean, this could be bad.
the force of a great typhoon.
I'm playing the song right now while Tom figures out if he's gonna survive.
Mysterious.
Well, I can't hear what she's playing.
Alright, ladies and
She's
gentlemen.
not.
She's not.
No, I am. But the stream can hear it. I'm gonna put it in image spam.
Oh, I just looked up the lyrics.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen. In the meantime,
Deck 2.
we're gonna go to the lower deck while Una recovers. That took 3 rounds. Tom, at the end of the 4th round on the lower deck, you will get another opportunity to not faceplant. And a final opportunity at the end of the 6th round.
Okay.
Why is it so much better at suicide missions than actual missions?
I don't know.
Because this is roll 20. They want suicide missions.
Everyone on the lower deck, you've run into the awkward scene of a corn BDSM sex event.
Sorry, I had to go AFK for a second there.
How are you all doing? And what are you going to do now that you have them by surprise? This is literally what's happening right now as you got back 3 rounds ago when you two first landed on the ship.
So do we have to roll initiative now?
Meanwhile moment.
No, you have surprise for 1 round, then we will be rolling initiative. So declare your action, you get a half action.
Well, I'm going to charge the what looks like a demonette right in front of me.
Okay. What are you doing, Durgis?
I'm not a demonette. I'm a submitsa.
I'm gonna fire a shot. If I can see the other one, shoot that one.
What are you doing, Smackaface?
Using me and cannon.
Alright, everybody make your rolls.
Success with the hand cannon.
The Get Finder must have helped.
That's on the rocket launcher.
Also, the Gretchen finally got his Get Finder.
He had to steal
I
it.
just sneak in there.
So everyone, roll your damage. Durgis, you get +5, and Linzabi gets +3.
Woo!
4, excuse me, Linzabi.
Ooh, that's gonna give me a +8 then.
Is it I can't remember. Is it plus my strength bonus on the sword?
Yes, it's plus your strength bonus. Sword is just 1d10.
And it's pen 4.
They're naked, you dumbass. Pen's irrelevant.
Unless you're trying to get kinky.
Unless we're gonna see snotling on corn cultist action here. I'm pretty sure that's a subcategory on what the fuck, Durgis?
Whoa,
Exactly.
double emperor. Durgis gets a double emperor.
That's an automatic Emperor's Wrath, isn't it?
That's
Roll
two
2
Emperor's
additional
Wrath.
d5s.
Dude, it's 2d5.
Alright.
Whatever you hit just evaporated.
Is there just like does it like a beam just shoot out the side of the ship? It's like zoom.
It's like
No,
Durgis.
when I was
So
in
he's
Australia-
taking 36.
It's
Is
like
he
just
dead, Jim?
activated- No, his gun just transformed and became a las cannon. Portable.
So now that his gun turned into the Gigatron cannon and proceeded to zap someone so hard that the term all over his back does not remotely to begin to describe how much incineration there was.
All
This
this
is more
splooge.
like a. This is more like a.
He only had 18 hit points and toughness 4. You hit him with 36.
I think we've got another red mist scenario.
Yep, that's a red mist.
No. From his chest down to his waist is just gone. His arms, head, and legs kind of all hang there for a minute. His crotch even thrusts a few more times. And then it all just falls to the ground like it's in slow motion.
Dun, dun, dun.
So, I did 9 damage total. What's the story here?
Well, between you and me, the demonette took 20 hit points.
No. The female cultist took 12. She has 7 left. Because she has toughness 4, and each of you counts as a separate hit, so she gets toughness first twice.
So I did 5 to her on this hand cannon shot.
Oh, pretty good.
Yes.
You got, and that's taking into account my pen 2 for the bolt blade.
Okay, ladies and
Well,
gentlemen, now you
Roll
can
D20
roll
and you
initiative.
have 1. Initiative!
This has to be. This is amazing.
Wow. So 6 and a 7, and Durgis, what is your initiative? 6?
9.
Oh, 9. Okay.
But then I can't
Yeah, we
solve
got
the
to-
sweet middle law now. Thank you, Fiaura.
Damn.
Well, that doesn't
Stormtrooper's
seem-
been vaping things.
That's what we do.
I
To be
took
honest,
the Ogre because it sounded like a lot of fun.
Well, here's the thing. If the Ogre doesn't survive, I'm claiming all the credit for what happened up top. No one can say what happened.
Hey.
Although we do have the issue that the boat is sinking, as it were.
Well, I don't care. I have a jump back.
I have a jump pack. I'm
just
gonna
need to
land,
spend-
it's just how hard.
It's just a well, and
I
where?
just need to spend I just need to spend like half a turn refueling mine before I jump back out the window again.
Okay.
Got a grab sheet.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to roll 1, 2, 3,
That looks like quite the party in the lower
4,
decks.
5 initiatives.
Well, I think we just starved pleasure time.
I would say I thought this was supposed to be corn, not Slanesh.
Yeah.
Maybe their corn don't like Slanesh teachings.
Wow, they're all high.
I mean,
no,
corn
you
can
know
have
what?
sex, it just has to be hate sex.
19?
I'm just
Yes.
thinking.
The champion of corn has +10 initiative. From Path of Corn Berserker.
And we're two player characters down, basically.
The one big one who could really fight him.
Actually, you're 3-player characters down.
Yeah, because one of them didn't even land.
Well,
Jim-
not landed yet.
So this guy steps out of his cabin to see the commotion.
No, I've been lying.
In his hand are 2 corn chain axes.
Wait, what is dual wielding chain axes?
Is that the
Yes.
champion? Yeah, that's the champion.
He has muscles underneath his robes. His bicep is bigger than your head. And he's covered from head to toe in human blood. Still dripping human blood.
Burgess, go shoot.
I would.
See you later, Joseph.
I would say you probably take front.
I would say
Hey, I'm
start
still
setting
not
up the
familiar.
explosives. I'd say start setting up the explosives. Hope you-
He takes two. He takes a double move action and is now standing in front of her, just very angrily.
Whoops.
Burgess, are you going to lose your character again?
Oh, I have
Panzer.
The female cultists are all turn. 2 of them come out and they have melee weapons as well.
One's got a whip, the other one's got a flogger.
The one you guys were just fighting reaches under the bed and pulls out a sword, and then proceeds to try to hack Hetty's arm off.
Here's the thing. When you said foreign followers having sex, the image I had was from that scene from 7.
And she's going to get a critical hit unless Hetty manages to parry this. He has to get -41 to parry or dodge.
Dodge. I was going to say, can't use dodge.
You can.
Since I actually have that trained.
This is a reminder that all this insanity is supported on you guys. Please drop a tip if you can, because that's how I pay my bills. Please?
What did you say I've got? My penalty was?
-41.
No, so I've got a crit roll.
I'm gonna laugh if he does. Nope.
No.
You probably should burn a fate point.
She stabs you for 7 in the head.
I should be fine. What's your toughness?
Take 1 wound.
It's barely a scratch. You don't even have a nice smile like I do now.
Yeah, it's like, fine.
Oh, I thought she was gonna pull out like here's the cornade blade of raping you in after you die.
Well, that's why I'm saying think of the scene from 7 with the special builder. Well, strap on basically.
Think of it this
So
way.
Does any of them take a second to stop and look at the fact that we've got a Gretchen in the party and go, what the fuck?
No.
Smack a face, set off all the explosives, and jump.
Out of here comes what appears to be some sort of creature you haven't seen before, with bat-like wings and tentacles for arms.
Oh my!
On the end of the tentacles are giant maces.
Someone's getting tentacle fisted.
That sounds like a...
With morning star spikes on them.
Tentacle fisting.
She moves to engage Sturgis, and that's her action. Sturgis, it's your turn! By the way, who has the explosives?
Me.
Okay.
I start setting them off.
Yeah, set them off.
You're
I'm
missing
fine
one,
with
the
the
ogre, and thought it was taffy.
I'm just waiting for Hetty to think, for the Emperor! And he pulls the pin.
Hetty, wait until Una is able to get to the front of the bow, so at least she's not directly above you.
No, that would make it
won't
more
matter, you're flying off the
entertaining.
ship anyways.
That would make it more entertaining because then they would have this top back section of the ship missing and this front bottom section of the ship missing.
So
It would literally be like two giant snakes came by, took a bite from the top and bottom, and left.
Well, basically, think of it this way: it will be about as aerodynamic
Actually,
as some of the stuff you tested for the Empire.
Actually,
So what?
We'd probably actually
Check. Durgis, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Sure. Let's see here.
Okay.
While he's thinking about that, how many combat turns will it be to set up the explosives?
You literally just have to pull the detonator and it starts.
God, that's scary.
What about the fact that it's kind of strapped all over me?
Oh, that would then take about 3 turns to actually get off, and another 2 turns to set up.
Oh Jesus!
So no, this is a moment where you're going for the Emperor.
This is a suicide mission.
Can I just throw my backpack off and set it off without setting off the stuff that's actually on me?
No, it's all wired together to make sure the job gets done.
Well, you throw the pack off, you jump out.
Yay, the idiot.
Then take a
That's
turn.
what I wanted to hear.
Take a turn to remove all the other excess ones.
In other words, Eddie, this new character was given this shit job.
Just realize.
I'm waiting for Hetty to pull the pin and go, I burn a fate point to survive this. And then I have to figure out how it works.
Wait, I also had a thought. Wouldn't all the explosives like destroy like the middle section of the ship too? It'd just be 2 ships at that point.
No. Because there'll be that thin section between the top deck and the middle deck that doesn't get damaged.
Well, actually, because this is happening concurrently, let's wait for 3 turns, because, you know, yeah, that's going to be a bit difficult, but anyways, go on.
I don't know if we could last 3 turns.
Yeah, Durgis, it's your turn. Anyway.
I know.
Isn't this?
I'm just trying to formulate a plan here.
There
Do
is
we
no
bail
plan.
out now? You throw, or you detonate or whatever? Bail out?
Durgis, I know what I would do.
Roll backwards.
I would take my first action to turn towards the psychopath with the sword and pull the pin, and then I would jump out. And just watch him kind of sit there like, you bastard!
You cowardly little shit.
Do it, Durgis, do it.
He'll probably blow a blood vessel before the grenade goes off.
Remember, if there's no one around to testify, they won't know it was you.
If I don't care.
Not to mention you get rid of the goblin too.
Oh,
You're telling me the goblin will take one look at the other guy jumping out the window and not follow?
He'd look around and go, what's going on?
It's called Leggett.
Oh, if Durgis' character kills Smackaface, he's gonna have Ivan to deal with. I'm telling you
You
that
won't know.
now.
You won't know what happened. If only Durgis and I are left as survivors, then, you know, we control the narrative. Welcome to the world of a person who studies.
So what are you doing, Durgis?
I'm not sure.
Talk to you soon, Master of Lulz.
Um,
They're gonna need the good luck, Mr. Chaplin. They're gonna need it so hard.
Well, they're
You
gonna
guys
get it
must
hard,
just throw the
alright.
damn grenade and jump. So this way the grenade, because if you throw a grenade, it can take them out.
True.
Or at least hurt.
Or set off all the explosives. And probably set off all the explosives with you next to him.
So what are you
Or how
doing,
about here?
Durgis?
Throw it there.
Yeah. They're gonna take half action to throw a grenade.
And then jump!
Throw a grenade where?
Right there.
That's gonna hit you.
He's leading.
Yeah, then I'm gonna take the other half action to
Dive out
Dive
of
out
the
the
window.
hole.
Make an intelligence check.
Oh.
Let's see if you can do 2 actions at the same time. Pull up in and fall back.
Nope.
You don't know whether or not a single grenade will be enough to kill anyone at the, that you're seeing in front of you.
I don't think that mattered to him.
Well, can I make a diving out shot?
You want to jump out of the air, out of a perfectly good aircraft.
It's falling.
No.
He doesn't know that yet, guys. The explosion on the upper deck hasn't happened for them.
Oh, we're behind.
You don't know that. You guys are at the start when you first landed.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
It is 3 turns until anything else happens.
No matter.
It's the
Well, you're going to see
confusion
the
way
officer
this
of
is
the
done.
deck fly by in a second.
At the end of this round, you're going to see one of the corn guys fly by and assume everything's going swimmingly.
Gotcha.
Reinforcements are on the way.
Well then, if I take a shot at the guy with the chainsaws, can he
Chain
react?
They are all going to be able to react to you, yes. Again, had this whole image of a formation landing of Imperial Guardsmen on the upper deck. Instead, this is what I got.
Well, that was your fault for relying on Roll20 not screwing us over with multiple crit fails.
I would think you'd have learned by now.
I think she has. That's the problem.
You're rolling a
trusted
what?
The 5th Chaos God known as Roll20. That was a bad idea.
Screw Malice. We believe in Roll20 more than we do in
Got
him.
guys in front of you, Durgis.
I know. Say what's the description of that guy? What's he holding?
He is holding serrated swords, 1 in each hand and 2 in his mouth.
Damn, dude, do you have enough blades?
And also his penis has been replaced by 1.
Wait,
And
Okay,
does he by any chance have a mecha? Does he by any chance have a mechadendrite extending from his
Don't make it worse.
seat bone with a blade in it?
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
Wait, I have to ask.
All of the blades have fresh blood on them, yes.
No, I have to ask. Is like the blade in his mouth like a double blade, like a blade on?
No,
each
he
side?
literally has 2 separate swords held in his teeth.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
Come on, Durgis. Shit or get off the pot.
Can I move here?
If you disengage, probably.
Yeah, if I disengage.
If you take a full action disengage, yes.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
Okay.
I thought disengage was a half action.
No, disengage is a full action so that you don't take melee attacks.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're just you're moving away.
Hetty, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm moving away from melee range. 'Cause I'm not a melee character.
For the Emperor,
I would
Hetty.
like to.
Stab someone while yelling, "Get wrecked, scrub."
You know what? You know what I'm gonna do?
What?
I'm gonna take a half action to trigger the detonator,
Cool, it goes off in 3 rounds.
and I'm going to use my other half action to take a swing at the cultist.
So what I just heard was, yoink, I'm primed! Ha!
Come at me.
Who's yelling, "Come at me, bitch"?
Go ahead, take the swing.
Oh no, I'm not even going to come at me. I am launching myself into them.
Oh. Pulls the thing and goes, I'm ready for the climax, bitches!
Yes. You gotta remember, I'm the psycho.
Get ready for my hot.
All right.
You gave a psycho a backpack full of explosives.
Go ahead and make your attack roll.
It's probably the best thing they did.
So, I presume I'm rolling an attack.
Yes.
Go, Hetty, go.
It's gonna be a blow they never forget, Boda.
That's a hit.
Oh, yes, I'm gonna blow him off. Gets
It's a
36.
bang they'll never forget either.
Might take her leg off.
She fails to block.
Roll that
Only
damage.
Fairgate's red.
Plus 3
Shouldn't
for
act
my
like
strength
this.
bonus. So that's a 12.
Nice.
What does -4 do to a person?
With a
It's R for rending, I believe. Rending damage.
Did you add
Of
your,
course it's
strength
rending. It's a
bonus?
goddamn sword.
Yes, he added it. It's 12 damage total.
Oh, okay.
Seven.
I have to wonder. Oh, what would Fairgates do if she knew what was happening right now?
She'd bust a gut.
Oh yeah.
The attack rips the kneecap completely off of the target's leg.
Nice.
Their movement is reduced by half, and they are knocked prone, suffering permanent 1d10 agility damage.
But remember, these are Corn Berserkers, they will keep fighting.
Oh, almost max.
Ow!
So basically just lost an entire...
You just took the knee off. You didn't take the leg off. No, you just took the kneecap off.
Yep.
Now she's at -9 agility. Wow.
Ow! Straight up, ow!
Yeah.
We gave the explosives to the right person.
You could have given it to Smackaface, that would have been even better.
No.
No.
Like, imagine him running between the guy's legs and pulling the thing. And going, yeah. Well,
Or
like,
worse, you could have given them to Ivan and then not even be on the ship right now.
Yeah, at least that didn't happen.
well, you know, the ship was going down anyway, so. And yeah, he's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it went outside the ship.
He just threw a grenade or an axe that failed to connect.
No.
Sword guy at the end of the corridor.
No.
What happened?
I tried to fastball special this cultist at you, and instead she flew out the freaking plane.
Damn.
Let me guess, no parachute.
No parachute.
These are Corn Berserkers, they don't really...
Smackaface! This lovely diseased-looking gentleman. Hi, how are you? He's going to walk up and try to skewer you.
By the way, Dodgers, it's raining cultists.
And misses.
It's raining cultists.
So, it's now your turn, Smackaface, being the bottom of the list.
Right.
Do what you do best.
Well. Let's see what to do. Oh, right. Get towards the... Being near the window and all that.
Smack your face is going to do the smart thing.
Nugget!
And again, we hear the goofy laugh.
Does he fire a crack round as he's flying out?
Smackaface!
I had the hand cannon.
Smackaface! You're taking 2 attacks of opportunity that are both hitting on as you try to jump out.
Oh.
They're assisting you to leave.
Wait, then 2.
Okay,
So
I gotta see.
that
Okay,
means-
I gotta see about dodging. Yes.
is the prone cultist allowed to attack?
Wait, why is that
Seems,
3 attacks?
Well,
prone
right, the prone cultist is not allowed to attack, so it's only the 1 attack. You have to dodge at -12, and it's doing 26 damage.
You might.
How much is the negative? How
12.
Much is the negative?
Negative 12.
Negative 12, 35. Okay, so minus 35.
No, just minus 12.
Whoa! Roll D20 really hates me on these rolls tonight.
You might want a fate point.
All right,
No,
Smack a
you're going
Face.
to re-roll that.
From
There we go.
okay, good. You dodged the 26 points of damage from the corrupted Nurgle spear.
It's not that the Nurgle rats got me with anything more than pain.
So you managed to twist and dodge the spear that pierces between your legs and leaves your groin area ripped open but intact.
You mean my pants has now got a bit of a breeze?
Yes.
Yep. Your fancy uniform got damaged.
I'll have to get the fix done. In the meantime, I don't have to worry about taking a whiz.
So, since he's a gretchen, I assume he just starts flapping his arms and flying away.
Round 2, top of the round. Lead cultist moves in, and
Top of
is
the morning until you
we're not going to re-roll initiative for this.
Oh, they did.
I did not.
No.
No, the.
Okay, fine. I will go. Garfloggle.
Yeah.
I'm just mad I have to roll initiative 5 freaking times.
Hey, that's your fault for sticking so many cultists on the deck.
It's not cultists, it's that they're each characters, and you activated them all at once instead of one at a time.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, so that's why the one on the floor gets take critical damage.
I mean, the leader is really like twice 19s? Seriously?
Twice in a row.
Ooh.
Dirges gets a 14.
Yeah.
So you get to move after the boss man.
And then I get to move just after Dirges.
And then the next turn you get to blow up.
Yep.
You get
Shoot.
off.
I'd shoot the boss man.
Beep,
Just
beep, 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 beep,
for the person on the floor.
Okay. Boss Man is attempting to grab Hetty and throw him out the open window.
Fair enough.
He doesn't want that thing exploding on his boat. Dodge, Hetty, dodge.
He actually misses.
So, what's
on the
my...
window himself.
So I don't need to make any rolls.
You don't need to make any rolls, he just completely misses. Durgis, it's your turn. Your back is to the wall.
Yep. Let's see here.
Shoot him now. It's duck season.
Well, the
Rabbit
problem
season.
is the two that he can see are both engaged in melee with me.
Still.
And the cultist is on the floor, is prone on the floor.
I'm expecting Durgis to go fuck it and just shoot Hetty in the chest right now and see what happens.
Kaboom!
Please don't.
Don't do it.
This is not going as planned.
I'd leave like 7
Wait,
enemies.
you're complaining that your plan
Still,
against players is not
The
going as planned.
one on the floor is now at a limited capacity of fighting.
Yeah.
You want that boss guy knocked down some.
Yeah,
Could
Yeah,
throw a crack.
definitely.
You
full
could throw a
aim
crack
shot.
grenade.
Plus, I mean, you do have a hell gun. That they're kind of meant for taking down guys like that.
Yeah.
Do a full
Or-
aimed shot at.
Wait, do you have a crack grenade? You could throw a crack grenade and hope everything
don't have
goes
a
off.
crack
He'll do more damage with the hell gun.
Yeah, he'll do more damage with a hell gun.
No,
Go
I would say
ahead.
Make everything everything on. Like triggering the explosives.
Nope. I want one of my characters to survive. God damn it.
That's a good hit.
That's a really good hit.
Well,
Iron Halo
Got
fails.
evidence of a close hit.
He fails to dodge.
They split me britches.
Mark of Corn fails. Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Kaboom, baby.
Well, he has an Iron Halo that works once per round. He has a Mark of Corn that works every time he's hit at 15%. And he has his own dodge at 65.
Corn did not.
None of that shit works against hell guns.
So, yeah, go ahead and roll. He takes 21, pen 7. As you hit his robes, you see the armor underneath and realize he is wearing power armor.
Right?
I don't think he's added the +3 in looking at the calculation.
Yeah, for the mighty
It
shots.
doesn't add the. Yeah, he's added the +3 in.
Yeah, I bet.
Okay.
So, that much said, he's still taking. His armor's only going to count for 1.
Nice.
Somebody has a hot mic in which I can hear the conversation going on in your background.
Sorry, it was probably me. My apologies.
He has toughness 10. So he still takes 9 of his 19 wounds.
Wow. Cutting him down.
That
by
knocked him down
fair
a
bit.
chunk.
Yeah. Where did it hit? What did it do?
It struck him in the right leg. You people in legs, I get your leg men, and you really like it when we show off our legs with skirts, but can you seriously stop hitting on the legs?
Hey, damn thick thighs. Damn thick
Hey,
thighs.
no, I just have a question. Does he retire because he took a Hellgun round to the knee?
Oh.
Does he retire?
Stab him right now!
Skyrim joke. Skyrim joke.
Quality entertainment, ladies and gentlemen. You paid for it, or you haven't yet because you haven't provided enough tips to even get the first bonus, but still. This is what you came here to see. Is bad Skyrim jokes. And bad kneecap jokes.
Wait, no one cared when I made the arrow to the knee joke to Tom, and now they pay attention.
Hey, come on, this is the more fun.
I see how it is.
Imagine a champion of Khorne retiring after that and opening up a tavern.
It's your turn, Hetty.
What do I want to do? So I really don't like being next to this guy.
You could disengage.
Why not? I mean, you kind of need to kill him. That's the point of your explosives.
I mean, you could disengage so they have to drag your ass if they do actually kill you.
Well, he did already set the explosives to go.
Yeah, but if he dies there, they can push him off.
True.
Problem is my character's a psycho, so it's more like, come and get me.
Yeah. I mean, and you're fighting a Khorne guy, so he's gonna oblige you. Or you could take care of the cultist below you, so you know she doesn't bite your ankles or something.
I'm trying to remember. Do I get anything to help with my chance to hit with a blade? I can't remember.
She's prone. Yeah.
She's prone.
She's prone and you're not using a ranged weapon, so yes, you get +10.
Oh, alright then, yeah, I'll take a swing at her then.
Finish her off.
Nope.
Oh,
jeez.
Or you could manage in your massive overhead slash to forget the fact you're on a ship, and therefore you have a limited window of ceiling. So you get your sword jammed into the ceiling above you.
Yep.
Fate point.
You might want a fate point.
Congratulations on your critical failure of kink.
I mean,
huh?
you're gonna die
It's
anyway,
stuck.
so might as well fate point it.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend my fate point to reroll that one.
Okay.
You might as well. You're dying anyway.
I believe he goes
shit.
totally the other way.
Against, if I've got a +10 against her, that's against the 46.
Ooh, and that's a headshot.
No, it's an 80. It goes to 80, doesn't it?
She does not block, and that goes to her right goddamn leg because it's an 80. You assholes.
Well, he might as well finish the job. He took the kneecap already.
So,
Go ahead, Hetty.
What's my bonus for the degrees of success again? Against 46. Is that 3 degrees?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Wow. Everybody give Hetty a round of applause
That was a bit of an anticlimax.
for doing 1 point of damage.
How does she eliminate 7 damage?
Toughness.
Toughness and armor.
No, I thought she only took away 5.
No, that was the guy I was fighting on top.
In the meantime, In a spray of blood, the leg is deeply gashed, exposing the bone and severing several sinews. The target is now bleeding and suffers an additional point of agility loss.
So that's minus 10 agility by this point.
Yes.
Well, that took a whole point off of her agility bonus.
Bleeding.
Hey, you got half an action, but you could try to like defensive position, defensive stance.
And she whiffs and whiffs.
Ooh, is that second one a critical?
No, it is. Yeah, it is. It's 99.
Yeah,
She manages to hit someone besides you with her tentacle mace. She's tentacle raping the wrong person.
Please let her be the champion. Please let her have decided that the champion's not good enough now.
No, it's the person on the ground.
And she gets what's remaining of the right leg, right?
So this attack ignores. So her attacks ignore toughness and armor.
Oh dear.
That's nasty.
So she just straight up takes another 4 wounds. To the 90 freaking 9, the right goddamn leg. The hip rips the flesh from the leg, causing blood to spray in every fucking direction. The target screams at the top of their lungs as they die within seconds of blood loss in a pile of their own shit and gore.
So she's gone.
Yep, and now everywhere surrounding her is covered in gore, making it a nice drink.
Wait, let me. I'll find a suitable image of minced meat for this one.
Mincemeat? This is more like a bloody pulp.
No, this is more like one person.
Wait, how is she going outside the ship to fight?
She's not. She's getting fastball specialed into Hetty.
Oh.
Hetty, make a dodge roll at minus 33 from the other character picking up the cultist and throwing it at you like a fucking catapult. The person hitting you is moving at 1,200 meters a second.
Jesus. That's fast.
I wouldn't even have passed that one even if...
Take 18 damage ignoring armor.
Ignoring armor?
Yes.
Why would it ignore armor?
Because it's pen 20.
Damn.
The name of the ability is Human Bullet. Target cultist is hurled at any target you choose. They die upon impact, traveling at speeds equivalent to an actual bullet. Damage issued is equal to 1d10 plus toughness bonus times 2 of the converted human bullet.
Wow.
Armor penetration 20. Yes, this can actually damage vehicles.
Yeah, but what happens to the cultist when... Oh, she died.
That's me out for the count then.
You take 18 impact damage with your toughness bonus.
Is all of 2.
So you take 16 wounds.
Wait,
16 wounds, and I've got 12. So that puts me on minus 4.
Minus 4 impact to the... What did I roll? To hit?
To the right leg.
12? To the 21. That's the right arm. The impact crushes flesh and bone. You visibly hear the elbow snap and must make a toughness test or permanently suffer 1d10 weapon skill and 1d10 ballistic skill damage. So make a toughness test.
Toughness against 29.
Damn, Hetty. And you rolled 100.
I rolled a nat 100. Oh, God.
Wow. Your weapon skill drops 9 and your ballistic skill drops 10. This can be healed with 2 weeks in the hospital.
He's not gonna make it to a hospital.
I mean, he's gonna die anyway. Let's be honest.
He's probably gonna have to burn. No, he's planning to perma burn a fate point.
But Fee, I've sent you a thing on the private message in Discord that could be used for the person who just died, the cultist.
That's about right.
Wait, what is it?
Go on.
You're gonna see in a second.
It's disgusting, but it's about right.
It's about right.
It's gonna be bad.
It's basically a scene from The Empire Strikes Back, basically.
It's a reenacted scene from The Empire Strikes Back with a dead horse.
Yeah.
Oh, the Tauntaun scene.
Yeah, just with an actual person inside an actual horse.
That's just wrong on so many levels. In the meantime,
and the person is female.
the Nerdlight guy walks up and has to reorient his arm to thrust his spear again, so that's his action. The other cultist walks up and helps surround Hetty because he has to squeeze. And this cultist gets next to this person, which probably means they're about to be thrown. Roll initiative.
Well, at least that's a couple less initiatives you have to roll.
Oh. There's only, 2 initiatives left.
Oh, one of them really dipped out on the initiative.
Are you gonna complain? But
No.
They're just got it pretty high, let's be honest. I mean, there just goes concurrently with the cast champion.
They're just got a 14. What does Hetty have?
10.
10. Okay, Durgis, you go at the same time as the Chaos Champion. The explosives go off at the end of the round.
You might want to run.
At the same time, everyone make an agility test because the entire ship shakes, ruptures, and shudders as you all see the Ogren fall off the ship behind you.
Time to go.
And suddenly you have a new ceiling about
Yeah, I actually passed mine.
Actually, does it impact these two? Because they're kind of in the squares where, ceiling was created.
Holy shit, no one failed.
So what about the two over here? Because they're right underneath.
I tested everyone.
Do they not get hit by any debris or anything?
No. Everyone succeeded. No one fell off the ship or fell over.
That's actually quite anticlimactic.
That's like the most amazing, just the whole ship shudders and everything, and everyone's just like, we good?
We just full
Resume fighting.
We just full on Star Trek that one.
It's like, why can we see the sky? Why is there natural light coming in?
Okay, Hetty. Durgis is going to decide what he's going to do, and the guy in front of you is going to just go at you with the chain axes.
I have my ability.
Surprise, surprise.
He hits with a 1. You're at minus 48 to dodge.
Dude, I'd probably escape through the gaping hole in the ceiling here. I wouldn't try going through the way you came in. Just saying.
What about the fact that there's probably windows behind you, Durgis?
Yeah.
Okay, Hetty, you take 14 pen 4.
Window.
14 against my 2. Ouch. So that's another 12. I think. Yes.
So what are you at?
Minus 18.
Are you going to burn a fate point?
You're gonna
Burn
die.
burn it just to explode yourself. You're gonna die anyways.
Yeah. Explode.
At
Explode
this
and have
point,
0 hit points.
Yeah, I'll burn the fate points.
The Emperor reaching down in his.
Okay. For some reason, the chain axe impacts upon your armor and doesn't actually slice into you. You're still standing. What is your question, Killer Bones? As the chainsword anticlimactically bounces off fucking flak arbor. Durgis, what is your happy-go-lucky action?
So I know he's about to explode. I'm going to find the quickest way off the ship.
Make a perception check because there's a solid wall behind you.
No window?
No window. But there's a hallway on the other side.
What do you see the hole in the roof?
Awesome!
Yes.
The only way that you could feasibly get off the ship right now is through the melee in front of you.
Well.
So, you better shoot someone.
Can I jump jet past them?
You could attempt to jump jet past them at high speed. That would require a negative 10 aeronautics test.
Alright. Wait, he's trying to become Aeronautica Imperialis?
He's trying to become Iron Man.
He's the Iron Man out of this situation.
He's trying to become.
It's an agility test minus 10, yes.
We are either the greatest or the worst guardsmen in history.
So now we get the sheer comedy of me figuring out where he goes.
So, yeah, let's see what he.
I might use a feint point.
No, here's the retarded thing. I have a feeling he's gonna fly. Into
Go ahead, use a fate point.
Yeah.
Crit fail.
No, I have
Barrels and the cultist.
Nope.
Nope. Slightly less bad, but
nope,
bad.
no dice. I have a feeling he's gonna fly into Teddy and take him out of the ship as he's ready to explode.
Better not.
So you hit the jetpack, but you were bent at the wrong angle. You slam into the wall behind you.
Ping pong. Let's play pinball.
And hit there. Then you ping pong off the roof here. Then you slam into the floor here. Now I have to make another direction check.
That's a warm up straight ahead, isn't it?
You barrel into Hetty. Hetty, make an agility test.
I fucking hear this. Goddamn roll 20.
Wow.
Hetty dodges you.
Like a ninja.
I'm moving Hetty out of the way so I can move Durgis's token. Now to make another direction check.
Bing, 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 bing,
You head down this hallway 16 meters.
Okay.
Well, at least he's found the open ceiling.
Hey, the ceiling's missing.
To which everyone in the most comedic Saturday Night Live fashion possible ducks, sidesteps, or in one case jumps up onto the ceiling to avoid you.
Damn.
Wow.
At which point you barrel backwards out of the ship.
Okay.
You still have 4 more meters to go.
Wait.
Before heading back in and slamming into the side of the ship, aka Donald Duck style.
Okay.
Slides off the ship.
Taking 11 points of damage.
Okay.
Does it ignore it?
And then you slide off the side of the ship due to wind power and start free falling.
Free falling.
I could have seen it going worse. So.
I mean,
Hi, Dark Angel, how are you?
wow. So it's Hetty alone, about to go boom.
Nope. Una is still on the top deck.
Okay, Hetty. I'm gonna try to gut you with tentacles again.
Nope.
One of them is hitting. You're at minus 30 to dodge or parry.
Nope. If it's minus 30, that's a nope.
You take 7 points of damage, ignoring toughness and armor.
So what was I at? I was at 20, wasn't I?
Mm-hmm.
So that puts me on 20.
No, you were at -4 because you used the fate point to dodge.
Yes, I did. So
-11.
9.
-11, yeah.
No, because 2 toughness.
Ignoring toughness and armor.
Oh yes, so -11 then.
That's why it only does a D5 plus strength.
Fair enough. Oh yeah.
Do you have another fate point?
No. Jens hogs all the fate points. Remember?
That is true.
The mace comes barreling down, slamming into your thigh. Over the course of the next second, you watch in horror as every single bit of bone.
It's not you, not necessarily in that.
Wait, which thigh? Where?
His right thigh. You watch in horror, in slow motion, as over the next second and a half, the mace slowly barrels down your leg, and you watch as each bit of bone collapses into dust, all the way down to your ankle, where the mace impacts into the floor and smashes your foot clean off.
Woohoo!
Well, with this, with the new ceiling and this level of air coming through, I have only one thing to say. You're all dust in the wind.
Oh, god damn it, that was terrible.
You scream in agony as I must now give Tom a hug, a kiss, and a slap. Bam! As you fall to the floor, dying in your death throes, you're allowed one final action.
Pull a pin. Oh, you don't have any grenades. That's the thing. They had
As you're on the ground, lying on your back, sans a right leg. Well, your right leg's attached, but it's basically a spaghetti noodle with crunchy bone bits.
I'm gonna do something really random.
Okay.
I'm gonna slap the full throttle on my jetpack.
Are you kidding me?
For what purpose?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
So they can't throw me off the ship.
You do realize there's a big chunk.
Are you intentionally trying to slam into the wall of the ship?
I think he's trying to slam himself into the center of the ship.
I'm just trying to slam away from where I am. And
Let's find out what direction you go. Oh my god.
Is that down?
That's GM's choice.
Uh-oh.
He's gonna end up out of the fucking thing.
How far do you go? Are you electing are you going to make an agility test to control this, or is this just going to be a complete fail?
I'm in my death throes, so I'm going to assume that I fly off in whatever direction I fly in.
What's your total agility?
36.
Ragdoll.
So, let's see how all of this comes to a screeching halt, ladies and gentlemen! Player characters, am I right?
You can never
Free
rely
will,
on
you
them.
can't beat it.
So, Hetty goes straight ahead while he's screaming in his death throes. Gets slapped and stabbed on the way by. Slams into the wall. The jetpack is still going. Hetty, however, has managed, using his helmet as a battering ram, to implant himself up to his neck into the wall so that his face is actually on the other side. With the destruction of the ship's engines, Hetty's jetpack is now acting like retro rocket thrusters.
Okay, going to the
The ship starts to turn at 3 degrees a second. And Hetty, you're slowly being forced like a freaking churned up piece of meat pie through the hole. Till the the jetpack implants itself into the wall, at which point, with the last 10 seconds on the detonator, the jetpack hits maximum afterburner and proceeds to spin the ship at 12 degrees a second. So while everyone is falling, they look up and see the ship start doing this number. Wee, 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 wee. Before there's a very big boom. At which point, most of the front half of the ship is no longer there. Instead, it's falling towards the rest of you.
Of course.
With Hetty's jetpack somehow still attached to it and still running, making it spin faster. Hashtag.
Glory to the Emperor, mighty.
Hashtag Rip Thale. Who only was here for one session.
One session, but went out in style.
Hey, we got the mission done. That's all that matters.
Wait. I'm still on the ship. I have no idea what's happening below the decks.
No, all you know is there's a massive explosion in the back of the ship on your level. Then
back to Una. As you're trying to stand up, because this all happened in the same fucking round.
Yep.
It's top of the 4th round. The ship suddenly starts spinning out of control. Before a massive explosion makes you look down and realize that through the splinters of steel and wood underneath you, you can see the ground.
Cool.
So what are you doing while you're trying to figure out if you can stand up on something spinning at 12 degrees a second?
12 degrees a second is... Okay. Okay, so what I'm trying to
By
do...
the way, everyone, for your curiosity's sake, 12 degrees a second for this vessel is 29 meters per second.
That's a bit...
Damn.
I feel like I'm in a centrifuge for astronauts training.
To be precise, ladies and gentlemen, he's traveling at Mach 16 right now.
Jesus.
That's spinning at Mach 16 or just...
Spinning at Mach 16.
Well,
Slammed into the railing on the side of the ship.
So, let's be honest, Una is female, so she's probably better at taking G-forces, that is known, at least.
So what are you doing?
So I know that the ship is going down and spinning out of control.
Yes.
Or it's spinning in one direction.
Yes.
And I'm...
Are you gonna jump? Just jump,
Wait,
bitch, jump.
I'm pressed with 16 Gs, so it's very hard for me to move at all.
Yes.
Una basically tries to haul herself overboard. Like, roll off the ship if she has to.
Make a strength check.
I haven't used my strength at all so far. Let me see what it is.
Why not just use your jetpack?
No? Okay, so my strength is 31. Let's see how this one goes.
This is a very hard strength check.
Which means...
It is so hard, you could say it's a diamond.
Oh,
God.
Holy shit, you made it. You managed, through sheer force of I wanna not die, to throw yourself off of the ship.
Third time's the charm. That's all I have to say.
The Emperor's taking a shine to you for this moment.
The one catch in all of this, my dear, that you seem to have forgotten is you have to change the fuel cartridge on your jetpack.
No, wait, because I landed without having fully expended the cartridge.
In the meantime, you're now all free falling. Tom, you get your 3rd and 4th attempts because you started free falling the round before to not hit the ground.
I'm happy Ivan's already on the ground. He's just running away and like watching this. He's like, oh shit.
Ivan is looking at his, goes, they're the same story as the bloody orcs. They're
No,
gonna
he
come
just-
back. They're gonna come
he
back
just-
with a coordinate retinue in tow.
No, he just smiles and goes like, Smackface probably did that.
These are at plus 10%, by the way, for Tom, because this is his third and fourth attempt. After this, he will get one more attempt at plus 20. Should he fail that one, he is beyond point of no return and will hit the ground at terminal velocity.
Ow!
By
Can I
the
just
way-
ask me, what kind of spectacle is everybody on the ground getting?
I'll tell
You
you
mean
in a
Ivan?
moment. Tom needs
It's the only one on the ground.
So the spectacle on the ground is the Chaos Command airship the size of a goddamn Leviathan.
Oh, what was that?
Yeah, what the hell?
What, did someone just get swatted?
I don't know.
Anyway.
Do you know who it was?
No.
Let's see here.
Flying at...
Sausage.
Oh.
A troll.
Really?
Sausage bone. Yeah.
Where do you see his name?
I saw it on the stream.
On the stream, yeah, because it's 30 seconds delay.
That delays.
Sorry,
Might
stream.
want to
you're
lock
about
it.
to-
'Cause I'm sure he'll try it again.
He's banned for 7 days.
I'm sorry, stream. You're about to have ear rape.
So
Okay,
in the
brother.
meantime, what is the best game I have ever played? I will tell you. I will tell you right now, Killer Bone. The best game I've ever actually played is probably XCOM. Despite the frustrations it gives me, I play it for days on end and I enjoy it. The second best game I play is Eve, but that's for other reasons that I won't get into.
That's because she's a pirate and she likes raiding food.
Now, in the meantime, everyone sees this massive airship chugging along, engines firing, and everything's fine, and then suddenly there's an explosion and it starts plummeting. And then there's another explosion and it starts spinning really fast as they see small little black specks with thrusters on them leaping off of it.
And a few parachutes.
There's only one parachute. Everyone else was vaporized.
So it's the one.
It's the one chaos parachute and a bunch of black specks with jetpacks.
Hedy, in all honesty, if you hadn't decided to go full retard and use your jump pack, I would have tried to sabotage the front, what do you call it, turret, to blow the shit completely off.
In the meantime, this is the first roll for Durgis. So for Cam, Ivan, and Smackaface, this is your first rolls.
Ivan already made it to the ground. Remember?
All right, Ivan's on the ground.
Yeah, because.
So Ivan's on the ground intact. Tom has one more roll. Una, Cam, and Smackaface. These are your first two rolls to stabilize yourselves.
Those are the ones with the -10, right?
These are the ones with -10.
Not that it makes much difference to the lens.
Unless you have trained +10, it's just an agility roll.
Yeah, no, this one I think.
Just agility.
Durgis is going to make it to the ground in one piece on his first attempt.
Bastard.
Durgis just aces it.
Yeah, man.
Durgis
Roll
is
D20
really
is hating
beloved by the
Smackface for
Emperor.
my agility. What the hell?
Panzer, I need a second roll because this is your first two.
Yeah, no.
Okay. So Panzer and Smackaface, these are your next two to try to stabilize yourselves. This is at flat agility.
Jesus! Roll D20, finally! God damn, roll D20.
Yes, succeeded on the
All right, Tom. This is your last chance to not reach the point of no return without being stabilized.
Die, Tom, I
kiss
want
dessert,
the credit.
Tom.
Die, Ogren, I want the credit.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Do you have a fate point? It's the only way you're living through this.
Wait. Is this a fail so bad it actually works? Like, does he, by some miracle of 180 degrees, manage to, like, randomly, not even realizing it, get himself righted up?
We're gonna find out the limit of Tom's wounds.
By the way, what is he hitting? Because I want
The
him to-
ground.
Cam.
Yeah, is it a
That's
battlefield?
obliterated.
Is it a hard mountain?
It was dirt, if I remember right.
You guys are landing in a desert.
So he's gonna hit sand.
Well, sand's kind of good at absorbing impact.
At terminal velocity?
Well,
Let me go look up the gravity of the planet.
you could even do a whole episode with Gremlins on this one. The velocity.
What happens when an Ogren hits the ground at terminal velocity in a desert?
Yes.
Yes.
While carrying how many grenades?
So. all those
Okay,
sand
gravity of the
and
planet
fucking-
is 70% Earth gravity.
Wait, Tom, don't you have a fate point you could burn?
He's got one fate point left.
Well, it's either one fate point or 0 alive. So.
Okay. So Tom, would you like to burn your fate point before I roll this?
Tom? Is Tom here? Did he have to do something?
He just rolled.
Sorry, I turned the mic off to shut the dogs up. Thank you.
Do you want to burn your fate point before I roll?
If I wait till you roll, what happens? And I then burn the fate point is what I want to know.
Actually, nothing. You can burn it after I roll.
Let's see what happens.
Okay.
You just want to see how much damage.
Let's see how much Emperor has to turn back.
46.
46.
I have right now
Armor and toughness apply.
7 carapace, toughness of 60.
No, wait, carapace is 6.
I have special.
Okay.
It's fitted.
So
7
13.
6 is 13. Dropping it down to 33. I'm gonna have to do it either way. But
If you were at full health, you would actually live.
Huh?
Wait, you have,
Can you just tell us? the
Wait, you're
number of
where?
fate point-
I would be at -7 if I don't burn a fate point.
What would that give on the impact table?
You'd live.
Yeah, you
oh,
live.
shit!
He wouldn't be able to fight very well, but he'd live.
He's like a Kalashnikov. He might not be able.
Do you want to burn the fate point, or do you just want to take the
I already
hit?
burned it. I haven't put it back, so I'll burn it.
Okay, then by some miracle, you find the only oasis in the entire desert.
Great.
As you slide down several multi-story trees through the branches, hitting every goddamn one of them like a special child hitting the ugly tree on the way down, before landing with a massive belly flop into the pool of water. You are stunned and out of breath, but you're alive.
What would -7 give him on the impact table? Just for-
He would have a broken leg and be unable to walk until it is healed. He would also be stunned for the next 12 rounds.
Yeah, should have taken that one, to be honest.
He would not have had to have burned the fate point, but you guys are behind enemy lines.
Why do you think I burned the fate point?
You're behind enemy lines. You're an ogre. What are they gonna?
And this is where we end with the group of survivors regrouping on the ground behind enemy lines at an oasis in the desert.
Is the Chaos Banjo still playing?
Oh, it's doing overtime.
The Chaos Banjo has turned into the Banjo Orchestra.
Pretty sure we give him a big beacon. With fallen
Well,
shit
not
on it.
really. I mean, they have to assume we're heading for the. Even if we're not in the oasis, then we're gonna head.
So that is where we end, ladies and gentlemen. Did you all enjoy the suicide mission?
Yes.
Not
Oh,
the
that was
beginning, but
hilarious.
I'm dying on the inside right now.
I think we need to do more suicide missions. This seems to be the only thing we're good at.
Because this group now has to figure out how to get back to the front lines.
Meanwhile, Fiaura Fairgate is face palming because apparently we managed to at least achieve the core mission objective.
No, I mean, probably killed the Chaos guy too. I mean, he doesn't have a parachute and he got the giant explosives.
I was going to say, most of the chaos that was left on the ship just got hit by a massive set of demolition charges.
So, yeah.
a circle.
I think this is what normally they would call acceptable losses.
And not only that, is once they take the explosive charges, they then have to hit the ground.
By the way, everyone,
The ship.
the remnants of the ship land 100 meters from your oasis with a massive crash and a cloud of dust.
You're gonna tell us that the Chaos Champion walks out.
No, he's dead.
Good.
Yeah.
I would have challenged him to combat then.
He's dead. However, all of the chaos units in the area are converging on the site.
Yeah, it's our time to go.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is your last chance to donate for the day. We need $20 for you guys to get to pick what I wear tomorrow.
Oh god, this is gonna be painful.
And in the meantime, did everyone have a good time? Normally I would award XP. However, there's one issue. The adventure isn't over yet.
And now Fee's got to cook up an entire walking adventure for us.
Yes, I do. Also, in the meantime, I have to go look for someone to raid.
I think we know what we're gonna call the next.
Mighty
stream.
Jiggles was doing Twitch.
I'm not about to raid Jingles.
Why not?
Him and I have disagreements.
Oh.
But do we gain anything from this adventure?
Our
Besides
lives.
sand?
Your
Besides
lies.
sand?
Actually, I have someone we can raid for shits and giggles who's playing an old school game. Is everyone ready? I'm posting it in the chats now. Make sure you put the hashtag in chat. There needs to at least be 5 of you.
Heading there now.
I just thought at best case scenario, at least we have.
God.
Is it just me or do stars look like
I think it
superstars
is.
in Mario?
Yeah, it's cult of personality.
A little bit.
There's one. I got one. Come on. Come on, can we get 5?
I'm trying to. Which is not something.
Tom.
And also the heart of the heart containers from Zelda.
There's 3.
A little bit, yeah.
4.
Now we have to fight the
5. Oh, we got 5.
Yeah.
6.
Wow, you guys actually did a raid. Awesome. No, this is not a new Kitsuga. This is someone I'm trying to convince to join Kitsuga.
7.
Thank God I'm not the only one.
I can see how and why.
Do ponies even have nails?
Yes, they do. That thing they're walking on their hoof, that is their nail. They have one particular finger, that means one nail. They walk on their nails, quite literally.
We got raided.
Yeah, they think macros out.
Who's Fiaura?
Yeah, you're sure. That you are.
Hey, I know who that person is. Hi.
What flavor? Are you like mango chunky salsa or like?
I think I'm more of a meat
And now they realize who I am.
Hi, how you doing?
Oh my god, how many of you are? Holy shit! All of you just piled in! Thank you, Durgis!
Explosions, quarter reached.
See how well this turns out for you, the arena. Probably not well. Uh-oh.
All of you just piled in. Yeah, he's playing an old school game called Koala, so This is from, I think this is from the Super Nintendo, maybe from the PlayStation. I'm not sure.
Look at what the fuck is going on with me.
I remember it.
Yeah, they took a while to understand who it was.
This is what happens when you open your heart
Queen
and start
Grace
intimidating.
got your
Yeah, you kind of get screwed over.
They got it.
So there you guys go. We have done everything. Welcome to the Army of Fiaura, Real Solar Rays.
It's the power of sorrow.
So I have to ask, is Fairgates proud or
She's not
Probably
surprised.
just face palming.
Welcome to the army. It's slowly getting to that point where she might face palm with her fist. The fun one.
Hey, but we completed all the mission objectives.
You completed the mission objective, technically.
No. We completed them gloriously.
I mean, to be fair, we killed the champion of Gorn
You
It
did.
was our job.
before the ship hit the deck.
You did. You successfully did this. So I would like to thank. There's actually quite a few of you today who dropped tips, and I have to thank all of you. So
It looks like to me we went far.
so I would like to thank PC Ferret, Linzabi, Tom, and Durgis for tips today. And Mr. Tom, you get the frickin' pirate hat. You rated the stream the most by shoving your tip into it. So congratulations. And yes, that was supposed to sound dirty. Anyway, I'm gonna host him over here on Twitch for you guys /host critic Y2K, and that should fix that. It should change over to the host now. And I guess we'll see you guys. I'll be hanging out in Discord afterwards if anybody wants to join me in Discord. But I will have to see you guys tomorrow for Armored Warfare. Saturday, right? Yeah, tomorrow Armored Warfare, and tomorrow night at midnight we will be doing assuming. And there's a catch here, because whether or not I'm drunk assumes that we make the stream tip goal. Because if we make the stream tip goal, I can go buy alcohol, and I can be drunk for Lady Killer in a Bind. If we don't make the goal, then I have to do it sober.
Oh god, Lady Killer in a binder.
So there is a midnight stream tomorrow after the Armored Warfare stream, but whether or not I'm drunk or sober depends on the Armored Warfare stream, because I have to make enough money to go to the grocery store. Anyway, I'll see all you guys later.
Bye, stream.
Good night.